very classic there. That was pretty classic. I always like to give it 5 seconds to kind of get us into the mood, you know, before something happens.
Boobs.
There's always the classic sound test noise, right? Hi, welcome to Iron God session 33. 33 sessions. That's a lot of sessions.
That is a lot of
sessions. On rpgmp3.com. And visit us on the website, visit us at the Twitter, visit Tim's ear on the Discord, because that's all we ever see of Tim is Tim's ear.
And people are thankful for that.
If you really want to see more of Tim's ear, all unsheathed from within its little cup right there, you can come across to the Discord, come across to the Patreon, pay us money, and Tim will show you his little shell-like ears for vast amounts of money in tiny thongs and little cosplay outfits and whatever the hell else you want.
The Tim found triangle.
Honestly, I just need to get a webcam because I have my laptop and my 2 monitors going.
I'm going to say, Tim, I moved to a webcam, and now although my computer is here, which is what I used to use, I now can face my big screen in front of me, and my webcam is literally where your face is, which is two wonderful things my webcam's doing. It's showing me beautifully, and it's blocking you from my side. It's beautiful.
Snap.
I mean, it's not. It's literally in the middle of my screen, and Tim is the box that's in the middle of my screen. I mean, basically, I assume that's a good placement because all I see is his ear anyway. So he's busy watching.
When we're playing, I'm looking at the screen.
No. Sometimes you're watching whatever pornography you've got on the other screen.
Yeah, because we get a little sidetracked. So I'm trying to keep myself busy.
But you should be sidetracked with us, Tim. You should come along in our toboggan down the chute.
I was going to say, to be clear, we are sidetracked. You are not. You're just like, fuck y'all, I'm disengaging. Right?
That's right. So we all get sidetracked and Tim just removes himself from that whole conversation.
Okay. Niceness police, let's lay off of poor Tim.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes.
Picking on Tim.
I guess, it's just a little ritual hazing.
Apparently, every Friday night is hazing for Tim.
Good for you, Tim. Good for you. Faith in you.
Into that Sadikez 2, mode of.
That's right. We're trying to beat you down. So
hey, you know what?
Alone.
Remember, I won't take a hit for anybody if you keep picking on me.
That's right.
Just one more. Come on. We won't do that anymore.
No. You're almost dead. Like, come on, Tim, take a hit for me. Nope.
That's a good start. Tim takes a drink, apparently, according to the chat.
Nice.
That's a good start. Tim takes a drink. I hear myself.
It's got the reverb going on.
Me. I realized that I had Twitch on, and it copied. You heard the echo.
Ooh, we're dropping a few frames again this evening, but that's okay. It's a minimal amount.
I don't see anybody dropping. I see.
I think it's a minimal amount. It's like tiny percentage. I'm guessing we're getting a little bit of a slowdown on my end for the recording, but it'll be fine. If it gets bad, I'll notice. Start doing this, which is kind of appropriate for a game about robots, right?
Warning, Will Robinson. Warning.
Right.
That was a terrible joke. And on that terrible joke, who would like to do us a review of last session?
Is that Whit raising her hand?
No.
That was Whit eating pizza.
Let's see. Last session, we decided to blow up the receiver array with the Silex we found.
Boom.
And by doing so, we made some people angry that they did not get to participate in the action, but that's okay. Because we also got some wanted attention.
I believe we more got them upset because we did not warn people and they were hurt by flying shrapnel and the earthquakes we caused blowing up the receiver array. But on the good side, several people who had apparently been drained into a comatose by that brain beastie, the mind meddler, and we hauled their bodies back with us. So apparently Severoth Slade proposed a modification to our terms of agreement, or reinforced what should have always been in our agreement of we tell people things we're going to do if it might affect them, if they're our allies.
Yeah.
And I think,
that's,
and
fair.
we received a summons from the Lords of Rust to appear at the arena in 2 days' time to fight Hellscrag the Troll.
Woo, which gave you time to prepare.
Yeah.
Not I kind, giving
It's
you
like-
time to prepare.
It's like the ring. 2 days.
So we need some troll poison and flamethrowers.
Right, flamethrowers would be great. Didn't you have like flamethrowers for a while?
Fire extinguishers. I don't know about flamethrowers.
You know
we,
what-
we,
what-
we had flare guns.
Well, the thing
On
is, like,
fire.
nobody in the group can use these tech weapons, which is
No.
kind of sad.
We can use them, just not well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you suck at them.
Yeah, so then we can't use them. Like,
I'm
Well,
gonna
y'all-
say, if you
y'all
if you
used
had your
grenades.
original sixth character who was going to be a tech gunslinger, you would have been able to use a lot of this technology.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but we can't.
Once I get a high enough level and go Technomancer, I can use pistols.
Yeah, that's true. You can be like a pistol wielding dude. I mean, honestly, a lot of the tech pistols really are buff debuff things.
Mm-hmm.
They're like debuff targets more so than doing damage. A lot of them.
Well, the damage on the pistols are kind of underwhelming unless you got all the gunslinger wang that lets you up that quite a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. And the tech sling is good because you can feed it charges back and all that sort of stuff, so you don't run out of charges on it.
Yeah, I mean the Technomancer can do that too. I can convert spells to charges or vice versa at higher levels. Which I've got to figure out if if I go that way, if I need to have a charged device or if I can just drain from a battery directly to power spells.
Sticks a 9-volt on his tongue. I'm to be feared now.
So, what are we doing? What prep
we
are you
want-
making?
Do we want to find some of the Lords of Rust and find out information about the troll?
Oh, maybe the latter, but not the former. Like, why would we want to? Because I had mentioned before, and off camera just before we started, Thing had mentioned about potentially isolating or finding one of the Lords of Rust, taking him out in a dark alley kind of thing. But if you want to
Mhm.
find out information on Hellscrag, we don't want to necessarily ask the Lords of Rust. We could try to ask the townfolk who may have seen past battles, or
Fair enough.
people might know.
If we did decide to jump in and assassinate one of the Lords of Rust, I would suggest one of their clerics because the last cleric really messed us up.
Yeah, but I think isn't like all the Lords of Rust like somewhere inside that stadium?
Well,
Like-
they come out.
Maybe
Well, they
underground?
come out because what's her face, Marrow, was in our tavern.
She was a smiler, I believe. Head of the
Oh, I
smilers.
thought- Oh, she wasn't one of the Lords of Rust. She was the actual
No.
Smiler then.
Yeah.
I thought she was one of
Mhm.
the puppets that the smile. That was Bird. What's his face?
Yeah, that was bird food or whatever. So I don't think we've seen any of the Lords of Rust outside of their
We
little
Other
did
than,
compound
have
thingy.
the robot.
other than the
You saw-
robot.
But
So
besides the
three of them killing
robot,
that robot.
well, besides the robot, I mean, we've been like in this town for several days now, and we haven't seen them besides the robot incident. We haven't seen them out.
We haven't hung out in their
Incident.
territory, but I assume they come out and bully
Well, I'm
people
just
and
saying,
stuff.
like in game, we haven't seen like them out anywhere.
True.
we haven't encountered them. Gotcha.
True.
Maybe they've got a good disguise skill.
With that, or like I don't know, like we've been tearing this town apart, like getting into shit, and then we haven't seen anybody except for the robot incident.
Unless they've got like webcams set up and rings.
And they
Ring
could all
device.
be busy with their
Find
underground
out we're
project.
actually on a reality TV show.
So, do we want to start asking the townsfolk about Hellscrag?
Yeah, I'd like to start pounding the ground a little bit, asking like, "Hey, have you seen past fights?" And
Who's going?
Probably
Where are
better
you
for
going?
you socially.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Tatia and I are best equipped. I've got bluff, and she's got diplomacy. I've got a little diplomacy, but
Plus, she's got
I've got
charms and-
diplomacy coming out of. Sorry, Tatia has diplomacy coming out of her butt. I
Sure you do. I'm sure you do too, Whit.
That's a fine place for it.
I can intimidate. My intimidate's really high. Like unless I want to scare him off.
I can engineer things and knowledge things.
I mean, if you guys want to try to check out from a distance the arena or like reconnoiter that, because I still think that it's not bad idea to maybe go in invisible one night and plant some of those Silex charges in specific places under the dirt in the arena so that we all know where they're at and can
That's
detonate
really
them
messed
remotely.
up.
Or
Hey,
if,
it's a 40-foot radius. I say that's a pretty good fuck you, Charlie. If they,
That's like the people who go to where music festivals are going to be and bury boxes of booze, and then when the music festival happens, they walk through the door, dig up their booze, and drink it.
So you say that as if it were a bad thing?
Yes, that actually happens.
Oh my god, why wouldn't you just sneak in with the booze?
Well, I mean, you're talking about a weekend, right? And a place that they check your bags for booze. So the thing you do is before the festival, you figure out which field it's going to be in and you bury your booze in somewhere and pick it back up when you get
the
there.
farmer that owns this field shoots you for trespassing.
There's that as well. I mean, it's nobody says it's not risky. Oh, hello. Hey, you like kitchen wood? It's not bad.
Hey, sorry, I got something.
All right, so let's go around and let's see some people if they'll talk.
Who are you talking to? What kind of people are you looking for? Are you just randomly walking up to random people? Are you going to a specific place?
I think that the Red Tooth Raiders, right? I think that, why don't we ask some of the people that we're in good with?
Yeah, and the Steelhawks too. We can ask them.
Sebroth and Red
Okay,
Tooth,
so
right?
who are you going first?
Oh, let's hit Red Tooth. I think we're in good with that. Well, we're actually at Steelhawks right now. We could just ask them while we're here. Right?
Yes, you are at Oak Palace right now.
Yeah, let's ask Sebroth.
Okay.
I don't think that any of us were in better or worse with her, so we can just kind of go and ask. So Sebroth, we had a question for you regarding Hellscrag and that arena.
Getting scared, hey?
No, we're just trying to figure out, like, have you been in any of these fights before?
I'd be scared. I would be. I've seen her fight.
Oh, do tell.
The last time I saw her fight, she tore off somebody's head and then threw it into the audience. It went a good 15, maybe 20 rows up into the auditorium. It was very impressive.
So nice.
It was one person against her, or was it
incredibly strong? Oh no, it was 6. That was the last one.
Ah. Okay. So it was just her. What weapon did she like to use?
Oh, she started with a pistol, and then when she closed, she just dropped it and used her claws and teeth.
She used her claws and her titties?
Teeth.
Yes, her claws and titties.
That's exactly death by Snoosu. That's on. It's on.
Just literally gonna like smother them to death with her great big troll breasts. That's right. The cleavage of regenerative power.
Death by Snoo.
What kind of weapon? What kind of pistol did Hellscrags use?
Some kind of laser pistol. I don't know. I'm not good with that technical stuff. It burnt holes in people.
So something like a natural blur ability at Kesdu.
I keep using it. It hasn't worked yet. One of these days it will work.
Okay. So, have you been to any other fights by chance? As I pour another drink, and I have one too.
I see what you're doing here. Yes, okay. Every fight, as I've seen, is different. She only has a limited number of things to pick from that she's good at fighting with, but she's pretty good at firearms. She'll often start with a gun, enough to close the ground, because it's pretty big in there, and some people like to stay away from her. It's difficult to pick off a troll from a distance.
It is? They're so big.
No, not to hit her, but then it gives her time just to heal. She heals really fast.
Yeah, true. Has there been any time when she's gotten close to being defeated? Has anyone gone in to help her, or is there anybody in the audience buffing her?
Once saw someone cut her arm off. She picked it up, beat them to death with it, and then put it back on.
Yeah, that's a cool trick. I'd like to do that someday.
Yeah, she's a troll. She's pretty hardy, let's not lie. It takes a lot of effort to knock a troll down. She's pretty skilled.
All right. So she likes to use firearms to start, and then you said she heals very fast, and she has a certain amount of weapons to choose from. Are they different each time, and is there a specific number?
I have no idea. I don't watch every fight, but she normally starts with some kind of gun, like some kind of tech gun. Sometimes she has things with her, depending on who she's fighting. It's a big risk fight for her. She tries to balance it, right? She doesn't want it to be too easy, but she doesn't want it to be too hard. So, it's got to be an even fight. She's used gigantic dogs before. I've seen her use other creatures. It's interesting. I don't know where she gets them from. For you lot, seeing as you've been so much trouble, I would expect some resistance. There's going to be a big show. It's going to be good. I might be there. It's sad to see you go, but it's going to be good to watch.
So I guess you would not be putting any money on us, hey?
I might split my bet, but I've seen Hellsberg fight enough to know that she's very proficient in combat.
Okay.
But I thought that people who win in these challenges go on to become members of the Lords of Rust gang. Is that
Where did you hear that?
Where did we hear that?
Has anybody ever won?
No, nobody's ever beaten her.
Not beating her, but these arenas are not just against her, though, right? Or
mostly the big fights are. I mean, they use the arena for training and meetings of the entire gang. It's a good place for everybody to get together. I've been seeing them coming in for most of the day now. You've drawn a big crowd. A lot of the raiding parties have been called back.
Ooh, is there a betting pool for us? Can make some extra scratch.
I mean, I'm sure there's people out there taking bets against you.
Well, why wouldn't we bet for us? Because if we lose, we don't need the money anyway. But if we win,
we'll be dead.
We'll be dead. Can't argue that logic.
Always plan for the future, even if it's only tomorrow.
Every bit of money we have, all in. I mean, I'd probably put a bit of money on the big guy. Rest of you look a bit soft, honestly. There
was a wise human sage one day that said, "You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to walk away, and know when to run.
And know when to run."
Terrible.
Hellsberg could probably fold us.
Probably.
Yes.
But probably not in the fun ways.
No fun ways for you. Just painful ways.
No red room of pain, just pain.
Yeah, just pain. Everything's bending in the wrong direction. That's her aim.
So who is this that we're just asking some random Joe Schmo? Is that who we're talking to?
This is Severov.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, seems like she likes to use a gun, and the fights change. She might be a real pain in the ass.
But that's really good intelligence, though, and
it does let us know that we should be prepared for anything.
Should we try to obtain or make some acid?
Acid?
Alchemical, bombs of some kind, right?
Well, I mean, that's just about as good as fire on most organic things.
I'm all for it. The more the better. If she likes to put on a show, we might as well add some fireworks to that stuff, eh?
Color spray.
So does how do we have to use something like to throw an elixir, like an acid bottle?
It's an action, like shooting a bow, throwing a bottle.
Would that be using like Dex or to throw
Yeah,
it?
It's a ranged attack, so it would use dexterity.
And then how does that work against someone's AC? Is it like you have to go
The
through
same.
AC? Is it a touch?
Yes. No, you'd have to go to AC.
Oh, it's towards
As
AC?
it's a slash weapon. Yeah, everything's at AC, right?
Oh, I thought
I was just
bombs.
asking.
I thought bombs were against AC 5 for hitting the square you want to hit it in.
Only if you want to do one. Only if you want to do 1 point of splash damage to your target.
Well, that's true too. So
I was just wondering how it worked. That was all.
That's fine.
So we probably should get Buligup, maybe some acid.
he's fucked up enough without acid. Oh, you mean the actual dissolving corrosive liquid?
Yeah, maybe some acid bombs because his dex is really good. I mean, your dex is really good. I mean, I shouldn't even bother throwing because my dex is pitiful.
Yeah, mine's 21.
My dex.
Yeah,
My dex is okay, but I can't throw far.
yeah. So I
Well,
think
I mean,
you
you've got to
and
remember,
Good thing
throwing
we've got
flasks. Throwing flasks is doesn't go far anyway. I think they're like 10 feet base distance, right? For a thrown item.
Molotov cocktail.
well, I'm saying like if we get something that's acid, the troll, she does not like acid, right? So it gives us another
What
option.
about that medical hypo gun we've got? Like, dude, Dr. McCoy shit to her with the acid. Just go inject it.
Holy moly! Do you know how sick that would be, though?
Yeah, but like I'm not sure how like. Okay. Yeah, I think we should probably equip you and Buligup with some acid bombs or acid vials to prevent her from healing. Because I'm, like Samurai said that one of her arms got torn off and she's used it to beat the hell out of somebody. Like if we get like a limb or something, I think acid would prevent her from regenerating.
We do. If we can't find any, I do have a modicum of craft alchemy skill, so I could potentially make some if we can find the right reagents.
Fire works the same, and don't you have resistance to fire? So fire would be better, especially if you happen to be in the radius.
I actually have resistance. I have resistance to acid too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
So we rub you down with acid, and you grapple.
I don't think that's how resistant. You'll still be going, ha, ha!
Oh, you need to get in one of those balloon harnesses with acid.
Actually, no. It's not acid. It's cold, electricity, and fire. It's not acid.
Nice. It's a pretty nice spread. If you're
that's still nice to have those buffers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So fire instead of acid.
So how do we go about making some of these? Is there anything else that we might be able to put together for?
They're a 10 gold piece alchemy component item, and they're a DC 15 craft alchemy check to make, and time.
Do we have the time to make it?
2 days at 10 gold. We could make. I
Bunch.
believe, yeah.
Okay.
And I've got a base 10 in alchemy, so.
Cool.
But I need to roll a 5.
Sounds good.
Green water.
And don't you have some ability to be able to speed it up if you raise the DC higher?
I can for crafting magical items. I assume alchemy works similar, but then it'll get harder and harder for me to make it, and I waste the components if I fail.
You could possibly make magical ammunition, right? I'm sure there's some magical ammunition that would potentially do acid or fire damage.
True, I do have arms and armor.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have ranged weapons? We would.
I know. Kiernan started off as an archer before he became all stabby.
Always stabby. You always thought that I was this archer, and I never
You
was.
stand
I
back
just happen to have a bow.
I just assumed that you were going down the archer path when you
Well, I
started.
mean, if you have a bow.
I have a bow. That's about it.
You want to be an archer? Sure. No, you just want to have it for the looks, and you really just like to whack people with it, and occasionally pluck the string to make music.
It's actually how shitty of a bard I am. I have a harp that's only one string. Boom, 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 boom.
Bing, bing, this is my song. Bing, bing, all the day long. Bing, bing.
Anybody have a weapon that's already magical?
Like a corrosive, maybe, if you wanted to add an effect, but that's cast to level 10.
Right, but that just sets the DC.
Right. So it would add an extra d6 acid damage on a successful hit from any weapon enchanted that way. If you were looking to do some serious acid damage all the time.
Right.
What do you mean? Like enchanting a weapon, that would take too long. That's my first thought, was for him to... Because I think we have enough money. I have a decent amount to try to enchant a weapon, but I thought that would take like a week or something.
It would take 6 days because it'd have to be a +1 already, and adding a +1 enchantment would raise it by $6,000. Unless,
well, we don't have the time for that, right? We have 2 days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think we make some grenades or balls for you and Buligup.
Yeah, alchemical fire.
I could possibly do it to ammunition. That's cheaper, I believe.
I thought it was the same price, but you got a batch of it.
That's right. Never
Or
mind.
is it, I think you get a bunch of ammunition for the thing, right?
Right, but it's all one shot.
Alchemist's fire is similar, but it is 20 gold pieces.
That would be possibly, and that doesn't go out. That goes multiple rounds, right?
Alchemist's fire? Maybe not.
Stop, drop, and roll.
I'm thinking of Greek fire or whatever the.
Blah blah blah. Throw blah blah blah. Oh, it's a ranged touch with an increment of 10 feet. So you'd be going against touch AC.
Yep.
But it only has
pretty good.
But it only has a range of 10 foot. And then beyond that, you're at negatives. The direct hit is d6 fire damage. Every creature within 5 feet takes 1 point of fire damage. On the following round,
Yeah, you should make that.
On the following round, following a direct hit, the target takes an additional d6. If desired, the target can take a full round action to extinguish the flames.
Even if she takes a single point of fire damage, it's not a lot of damage, but it would stop the regeneration. So it would be a 5 or a 10 buff, at least.
But does it stop the regeneration from the fire damage, or?
It rolled to figure out how regen worked, right?
What?
Yeah.
Good.
Heal? Yeah.
Not knowledge nature.
Should we get did we find out that using our nature check, that is it fire or acid that stops our regeneration?
Either, I believe.
Both? Okay. Well, the reason I was asking if do we need to make some fire and some acid vials, or we could just do fire vials?
Just fire, and I think fire is preferred because you have resistance to it, and you'll likely be up.
Yeah, I'll be literally I'll be going toe to toe with her.
One hit from it will last 2 rounds.
Fire also works against non-trolls if we take her out and have some.
Fire works against everybody. Well, that's not true. Fire is the most resisted element in the game. But
acid is one of the least, but
it is one of the least resisted in the game, if you want to play it that way.
But also you have that chance that you get hit by a fireball and they all go off while you're holding them.
Oh yeah, there's always that chance, right? You get hit by something and it makes all the flasks explode. That's always the fun times.
Is that really a thing, though? I didn't think that ever was a rule or whatever, but is it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it's inside his haversack, then no, it's not. But if it's on you, like somewhere easy, you're like, I'm carrying my flasks on my bandolier, and you're hit by an area effect, the items can explode.
All right. Well, let's.
I think the effect of it lasting for multiple rounds is the biggest sell point for me.
Yeah, I think we should make some of those for you and Buligup.
So alchemist fire.
That's 20 gold a shot. Do you have the spells to make it?
What spells does it require?
I'm looking. Hang on.
Isn't it just craft alchemy for?
I thought it was just craft alchemy for alchemist fire.
Oh, it is. You're right. Sorry, it's not a magical weapon. You're right. It's 20 gold pieces. You need a DC 20 check on craft alchemy, though.
Holy shit! Really?
A bit higher.
Sorry about that. But it's better, right? And it's twice the gold, so the check's higher.
Ugh.
He's not an alchemist. He's more of a magical item creator. So alchemy's like a sideline for him.
Do we have? Would I be able to make multiple batches with one craft in the?
I think that there is a way to make batches of these things, but I think it increases the DC, doesn't it? And if you fail, then it all goes bad.
Yes.
Can't remember the exact rules. It's been a while since I played an alchemist or ran.
Oh wow! So you have a 50-50 shot of making it?
Well, I could use my nanite surge to boost my chance of success on that for the day.
So can you be able to boost it and have a 90% confidence level?
Roughly. Yes.
You can craft items with a consumable trait in batches, making up to 4 of the same item at once with a single check. This requires you to include the raw materials for all items in the batch at the start, and you must complete the batch all at once. You also craft non-magical ammunition in batches using the quantity listed on the table.
Excellent. Can I get the raw ingredients to try and craft 4 batches of alchemist fire?
4 batches. So you're talking
sorry, for 1 batch, I guess, or whatever.
1 batch. Okay, yes.
And does anybody have a wangy +1 skill buff?
I'm looking. I don't have. I think you need to be trained in it to help, right?
Right. Oh, wait.
Thing. What skill are you asking?
Yeah.
Well, it's craft alchemy.
Craft alchemy, so it's under craft.
For our intervening prep day, I will take Crafter's Fortune. I will prepare the spell Crafter's Fortune.
Of course you will. Okay.
Because I actually have that in my book.
Right.
Excellent.
So if I do Crafter's Fortune, that gives me a +5 on my craft skill check.
That's good.
If I do my nanite surge, that gives me a +8, so that gives me a 23 to start with.
23 to roll to get a 20.
Yes.
So can you nanite surge for a long period of skill?
It's for 1d20 check.
Really? Like straining the whole time, and then all of a sudden you do it. What's the wording on that?
The wording is... An android's body is infused with nanites. Once per day, as an immediate action, an android can cause her nanites to surge, granting a bonus to equal to 3 plus the android's character level on any 1d20 roll. This ability must be activated before the roll is made. When the android uses this power, her circuitry glows. Tattoos glow with the equivalent of light of a torch, illumination for 1 round.
Uh-huh. Nanite surge. No, I'm not in love with the idea of you doing that, but okay, I'll let you because I'm kind, and you could buy these anyway. Just trying to save half price.
Yes.
And if you fail, you can always buy them.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
All right, so we will cast off Crafter's Fortune.
Wit's looking like a model. She has like all the lights off except for the lights right above the island that she's at. And it's like this little aura of light out of the sky. It's all like, oh.
Yeah. It's on purpose.
Okay, 29.
29.
13, so 42.
2. Seriously?
So he can like make 2 full batches, right?
Oh my god.
Hopefully I made just really good alchemist fire instead.
It's a good shit, man.
It could be any color you want it to be.
Purple.
Are you drinking sake?
Me? I am.
Okay, just checking.
Sake and
So-
pizza. That's interesting.
Oh, that's pretty legit.
2 doses to Kiernan, 2 doses to Buligup, unless Tatia wants some alchemist fire.
Yeah, I put it in there because, oh, gross. Yeah.
And I will knock off.
Olive oil tastes like nothing.
Oh, that's pretty crazy running a 40-something at level 5.
And he's pretty smart. That's all he does, though, right? Get him in a fight, and we could beat the crap out of him pretty easily.
When did we get the everyone drinks?
I do.
Oh, Chin Chin.
That was
You're gonna go to the gym? Okay.
Gotta exercise that one muscle with.
Kiernan, would you like to try and sneak in there and line her boots with Silex or anything? Or
I don't know about lining her boots, but I'd like to strategically place them, and then we have, 1, 2, 3 with the detonator, right?
Unfortunately, it all goes off when we push the detonator once we can't control individual doses.
I don't know about that, right? I thought we had the same number of detonators as we had Silex
We have one
charges.
detonator
We
with
actually have one extra
charges.
detonator.
No, we have extra charges on the detonator.
I thought
So
we
we
had
have one
4
detonator.
detonators and 3 charges.
We have 3 charges of Silex, and we
What?
have,
No, we used one. So
Right.
I wrote down what we had. So
Right,
I
we have-
took
we
I
have-
took off what we used last week, right?
Right, we have
So
2
we
bricks
have-
of Silex, and we have one detonator with 3 charges.
Oh.
Because I think Hal talked about this. We talked about this same last week too, because we were trying to do something goofy.
So when you place the brick of Silex, you then use a charge on the detonator to connect the two together. Then when you press the button, anything connected to that detonator explodes.
Gotcha.
Which
All
is
right.
why
No, thanks for the correction. All right.
If we wanted to stuff it in a deli chicken and then later feed the chicken to Hellscrag.
She'd still heal.
Well, yeah, but internal fire explosion would be probably pretty effective.
She would be upset.
And it does fire damage when it explodes. So
Right. See, all trolls remind me of is it Magnamar? There's the troll seers. They use their own intestines to tell the future and then put them back inside.
Yeah, wasn't there some kind of extremist group of trolls that basically would literally pull off and scoop out internal organs and throw them as ranged weapons?
well, there's also that one dwarf in Warhammer that ate troll on a dare and it kept regenerating in his belly. So he had this huge belly, but he never did eat.
Pretty smart.
Disgusting.
Sounds like something that would happen in Warhammer, and then he probably grew some tentacles where his penis used to be.
Kesdu does have tentacles and looks a lot like a troll, just saying.
Nobody can see the tentacles unless I take off the helmet.
Would you like to be bigger for the fight, Ikezu, or possibly stronger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, anything that can buff our 2 hit, because if we keep missing, we're all dead,
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's limited buffs I have.
But no,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I wouldn't
buff
blow
hit
our
would
wad though. Like we could use a few, but we don't want to. We don't know what's going to happen, right?
Right. I shall retain my wad.
Hold it in, buddy. Hold it in.
So we know that she leads off with this gun, so we need to get into position quickly. But is there someone that, are we able to do a mirror image or a blur or something so that she shoots and it's essentially, once she shoots, it's a wasted shot because it will totally miss the person? Because
I mean,
we
I'm
fought
gonna cast-
gunslingers before and they've been pretty bad,
I mean, I'm going to cast blur once we get in there, right?
Don't you have a displacement? I thought Tatia or somebody had a displacement cloak that we kept forgetting about.
Me? A displacement cloak?
Yes.
Be right back and get another drink.
I don't think so.
I mean, Kestu's got a blur ability. It's a natural ability.
Right. And you've got darkness or not?
Me? No. Oh, sorry.
I thought that was a fetchling thing.
No.
That's a drow thing.
Ah. Okay. Yes, other than I've got mage armor, but that's personal.
So, yes, sir.
Can I borrow you for a minute?
BRB, everybody.
Yeah, if we like racked the Silex charges and linked them all together and got them in one of those wangy nets that we have, she won't be able to move around too well. And then once that net's around her, night Gracie, right?
Well, if you can pin her down in a net and she can't move, then why don't you just hack her to death?
Because it's not shiny enough for a party of people needing be entertained, right?
I think hacking a better troll is quite shiny and way less expensive than blowing her up with 2 charges of Silex.
True. I'm just thinking she won't stay tied up in the net. That's what I'm worried about.
If she's hacked to pieces, she will, and then you.
How long do you think it takes to hack a troll to pieces?
Depends on how efficient you are. I assume you and Kestu are good at your craft.
Yeah, I think I want to read up on this net rule because I'm not proficient in the net.
Buligup is proficient in net.
That's probably his. Yeah, if we could get.
But I don't know if a net would hold a troll for long.
Well, this is like some kind of nanite net, right? Or what's it called?
Like a polymer net, yeah.
A what net?
Polymer. We got it off the repair robots. Repair drones.
Good.
I have one.
Yep. We've got like 4 in the party, I think, total. I think
I want to say there was quite a bit. You're right.
A few, yeah, I had a few nets because you got them off those robots that throw them.
Unfortunately, we didn't get one of their launchers.
Did you just have a quickie?
No! I didn't realize that. I need you for a second, man. Go downstairs and help me lift a desk that got delivered that weighs like 100 pounds and carry it upstairs.
Oh, goodness.
Work. Big muscles, though.
Look at this. Look at Evan carry it up the last bit.
Part of the stairs, not even the complete stairs.
Look at that. Okay, never mind.
Don't die.
Look at that. I'm making him do stuff.
There we go. Okay. Love you. We'll be back.
It's like, hey, I don't want to move this big heavy desk anywhere. I'm just going to go to the gym and do shit there. Bye.
Bye.
Nothing. Didn't say anything. Have a good one, Evan.
Laugh from him downstairs. Yeah. So,
are we done? Are we ready to go fight?
I think we're okay. So I want to go fight, but I want to make sure that we're ready. And also, we were talking about buffing stuff, just so I can go over what I've got with everybody, because I do have stuff to help. Just let me know what you need. So
We need to not be hit by anything in the fight.
so
It's more about. I'm worried about high AC. I'm worried we need buffs to hit. I think, right?
I'm betting she's not too heavily armored. She probably relies on her massive damage and regenerative capacity more than.
So
I can't find stats on the polymer net. I can't find it online at all.
I have a Shield of Faith, which does deflection bonus to AC. I can do Bless. So everybody gets the +1 morale bonus on their attack roll.
Oh, it's only a +1, eh?
Yeah. I have Stone Shield, which is a 1-inch thick slab of stone springs up from the ground, interposing itself between you and an opponent of your choice. The Stone Shield provides you with cover, blah, blah, blah. So I've got a Stone Shield I could use if anybody needs it. Is Iron Skin only for me, or can I? Okay, that one's personal. So I can only do Iron Skin on myself. And that one's a +4 enhancement bonus to my natural armor.
Isn't that a scroll? Isn't that a scroll, Iron Skin?
What?
Iron Skin. It seems a little high level for you. Or is it your level? I don't know. What level is it?
I didn't think so. It says it's a cleric 2.
Okay. It's level 2 then. That's good.
Yeah.
Good. And that's on you. That'll increase your AC nicely.
So I wouldn't be able to. So I guess for everybody, I could use things like Shield of Faith, Bless, Stone Shield. Can I use Sun Metal on other people's weapons to make them all fiery?
What's the range?
Let's see. Fire Cleric, range, touch.
Then yes, anything you can touch.
Okay, so target weapon ignites into flame. So if anybody wants me to make their stuff flamey,
that would be awesome. And then how long does that last? How many can you touch? Is it only one
round
weapon?
a level?
1 round per level.
1 round per level. Boy.
Well, that's the thing. We don't want to burn too much on this one fight because probably more fights to come.
Yeah, I think we can use that as in reserve.
Okay.
We can rely on some of these alchemical fires too, you know.
And then I guess just at the
alchemical fires.
And then before we go out, I can cast Bless for everybody. I bless you. I bless you. I bless not you.
Do we need to stay? Do we need to stay within a certain distance of you, or
only for the casting?
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Unfortunately, I'm immune to Bless.
Yes. Bless fills your allies with courage. Each ally gains +1 morale bonus.
But I don't make a lot of attacks. So.
And I'm pretty sure since she's a troll, she probably uses some type of intimidate, right?
I mean, maybe. Trolls are pretty intimidating.
Yeah.
They are large creatures that regenerate and are very spiky.
Would protection from evil be able to help us with that one?
Maybe.
Okay. So I also have I do have protection from evil communal, so
it's usually reserved for things that are like supernatural evil, not just evil people, you know.
I just don't know if it like helps with stuff like, I don't know, intimidation.
If she was half devil or this was a demon kind of situation, absolutely, or a summoned creature or something. But someone who's just like, you know, ooh, it's a 3rd level halfling that's chaotic evil. It's not gonna work, you know.
No, makes sense. Okay.
3rd level evil halfling.
Is it time to move past the strategy to the recreational coitus and imbibements?
Exactly.
All right.
How else do you expect to function in the fight? Sober? I mean, really? Come on. It's impossible.
Right?
What's the town's mood now? Since I'm pretty sure that people are finding out there's going to be a fight at the stadium.
I mean, the town is excited for the fight in general. Most people try to attend when they're able, partly because it's good entertainment, partly because there's a general idea that it shows good face with the lords to be attending their things like this.
I would like to go to Sevroth Slade, and as she is our ally, inform her that we intend to fight Hellscrag in the arena.
I know that. I mean, you didn't really get much of a choice, did you?
I suppose we could flee.
It's true, you could run away. I mean, you'd lose all that wondrous scrap worth I'm sure you've got.
I hear we've accumulated some.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's really counting, right? But I mean,
Yeah, you need both hands and fingers to count all that. You know.
Mm,
Well, I mean, we do have a grenade launcher, and we have several grenades.
nice.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what Alexander can have in the background. Fire in the hole!
I was going to ask who can use the grenade launcher.
I believe that is exotic. If
Yes, I think it is.
So we can't use it?
Well, you
Correct.
you could reuse it for scaffolding. We're better off just throwing them, I believe.
Sure.
Is it exotic to use the grenade launcher?
I am not entirely positive.
Oh, you'd need to be a technomancer maybe, and even then, I don't know whether you could do it, right?
Yeah. It is a tech weapon, though.
Right.
Cool. All right.
It's a heavy weapon, even so. Even as a technomancer, I would not be proficient in it.
Wow.
Two-handed, heavy ranged.
Yeah, you'd need to be. Yes, pretty specced up on the whole idea of wielding a grenade launcher to actually do that, or be a fighter or something, right?
Although it is a worth a fair chunk of change should we survive and be able to sell it for.
I think we have lots of stuff that's worth money, right? It just we haven't been able to sell it.
We also have a ton of like
Can we
armor and
trade
mundane
gold
stuff that we
pieces?
need to.
Happy time to buy that bag of holding you've been holding out on.
Yes.
Ready?
All right. Yes.
You sure?
No.
No.
Yes.
So before we do this though, were we gonna do anything about trying to rig the arena flooring with any kind of explosives?
I don't know much of the flooring, and I don't know if it's a very big arena, then the chances of actually getting her into the right spot is probably pretty low.
The arena is huge.
How about the stage?
Do you think we'd be able to get to the stage, set up explosives without being spotted?
Invisible underneath it.
You can be invisible.
And it would give us a huge wow factor. We
Well,
could
I mean,
clowns and stuff, confetti, and then just really freak her out. Distract her. She's never gonna know what's going on. It's gonna feel like a birthday party, and then we're gonna kill her.
yeah, but if we're fighting Hellscrag and then they start doing shit from the stands, we can just King Joffrey her, right? Just detonate the stage with whatever Lords of Rust there are pulling shenanigans.
So I
Just a
should
thought.
memorize Vanish in case I need to retreat, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
I like that. Alexander just gets like vanish, teleport, anything that makes fly, anything that makes him run faster and get out of there. Funny.
but if we did set that up ahead of time with Vanish or whatever, it would we probably need full invisibility. I would imagine Vanish wouldn't last long enough to get there, get in, get out.
No, Vanish is for running away.
No, but I mean, I proposed
And
something.
hide
What do
and
you guys think? Or should we not bother because we're wasting the Silex, which is fair too.
I think we're probably not going to get a good chance unless we know she's going to be riding a chariot and we stuff that, or something we know she's going to be at. It's going to be.
We can reconnoiter and see what's set up, or maybe see if she's practicing with something. That might give us a clue. But what I'm saying is there's two things. We can either rig it up. Let's say she's using a chariot. Let's say she is using some kind of chariot or something, or with horses or whatever. We could do something to the horses, or we could put a charge underneath the chariot. And then if she happens to use it, we could be like, oh, she's riding at us with a lance. Hit the button, right? Or we could rig up the stage and forget Hellscrag. Let's say that there's Lords of Rust on the stage and they're doing shenanigans like buffing or doing stuff. We can just detonate the entire stage and blow them all to hell. That's what I thought.
Someone can make me knowledge local check.
Okay.
I can do that. I think all of us can do that.
Oh, I actually have a rank? No, I don't have a rank.
21
22.
from Akestu, 22 from Kiernan.
We got a 20. Oh, I got a 20.
Good work. Wasted that roll there, Tim. Anyone over 20 realizes that doing anything like this, like blowing up things, planning ahead, that kind of stuff, in front of everyone else, will damage your scrap worth.
Okay. All right.
So wasn't going to have anyone see us do it, of course.
Well, it sounds like we should probably skirt away from this idea then.
Okay. Sure.
So I guess I'll say no. I think it'd be a bad idea. I think it's going to hurt our reputation if we use that some type of tactic. Like I don't think we will be seen as. With
what else hurts our reputation? Dying.
That's that whole idea. So scrap worth is based on the perception of face and honor and reputation. So doing things that are obviously underhand and unfair actually damages your scrap worth even here. And it's really odd, but that's how it works.
So if we do any of that stuff, I have to finger waggle to make it look like it was a spell.
Right. Yeah.
Because I have enormous bluff.
It'd be like finger waggling with this hand with the detonator very obviously in the other.
I mean, if this is all going to be related to our bluff skills, I could roll a bluff, but I don't think I would be able to rely on that bluff to be able to go, hey, look what our wizard just did.
And it's also tremendously difficult to bluff several hundreds of people.
Yeah, bluff, diplomacy, sense motive. You don't want me doing any of that.
Wiggle. Oh, I'm a wizard too.
He's got a little metal wand about 4 inches long in his hand. It's blinking red.
What's the plan, kids? Are we going?
Yeah. The thing is I just feel like going in a straight up fight, like even-handed like that, is just suicide. But all right, let's give it a shot.
What else can do?
I've come up with 3 ideas, and they all have huge holes in them. So I guess there's.
I have no problem with you going and laying charges and damaging your scrap worth. I was just letting you know.
No, it's fair.
He was just being a kind and fair GM.
But you've been here long enough to understand how it works.
Yeah.
Everything you've done has been overtly obvious that it was you. It's been a challenge. Anything that would be covert is considered underhand and beneath the honor system.
The ones I have that we got from Maro.
Mm-hmm.
What caster level are they?
Oh, you're asking me what caster level she was, aren't you?
Pretty much. Well, I assume she probably.
What I'm hearing is what caster level was Maro. That's what I heard there.
The wands that Maro had, but yeah, whatever you want to say.
That makes it easier. Generally, in my head, the stuff you get is generally the level of the person you get it off of, unless it says otherwise, which is also possible. Maro was a level 6 necromancer.
Ooh,
shiny.
What did you get off of her?
Let's see, a wand of ray of enfeeblement, a ray of exhaustion, and scorching ray.
Yeah. She does have craft wand. So she has craft wand, so let's assume she made her own wands, and that would be at her level.
And that was level 8, did you say?
6.
Level 6.
8. I heard 8. That's what I heard.
Right. Scorching ray at 6 isn't terrible.
No, that's pretty nice. I can actually use wands too.
So you said exhaustion, scorching ray, and what else?
Enfeeblement.
Enfeeblement, okay.
So
Nice.
Ray of Enfeeblement, it's basically sap strength, right?
Right, but it's also, I believe, a fortitude save, which trolls probably excel at.
Sure.
Yeah, probably Constitution is probably like absurdly high.
Yeah, so
Scorching
Ray.
We're going.
I'm ready for a fight.
I'm ready.
I'm still. Well, I thought we were still strategizing with the wands, right? So who do we want to have with a wand, right?
Well, right now I've got them all, but
Well, I can't use any of them, so you count me out.
Right.
Well, I would say use the scorching ray over and over because that does tons of fire damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I can use wands, but I have to use my use magic device skill, which is pretty high, but still I got to use that to fire it off.
That
And
also
depending
makes
on
it
the
quicker.
one, Tatia might be able to use it. What was the other one? It was Scorching Ray and Wave Enfeeblement.
And exhaustion.
Yeah, so that's the one that might really help us, actually. That's why.
Why?
Well, if she's so tired she can't lift her sword or whatever, I don't know what it does, right? So Ray of
But did you say it
Exhaustion,
was a?
a
You say it
black.
was a fortitude save though?
Well, but
Sort
that
of
was
for
Ray
con.
that was Ray of Enfeeblement. I don't know about Exhaustion.
Okay.
So Ray of Exhaustion is a black right, blah blah blah.
Fortitude
You must
save.
succeed at a ranged touch attack.
And it's a
So
fortitude
it's
save for
only
partial.
against touch AC. They become immediately exhausted for the spell's duration. A successful fort save means it's only fatigued. So they're
Right.
still fatigued no matter what, which means they cannot run or charge and take a -2 penalty to strength and dex. And
Yes.
that's automatic. However, if they are if she happens to fail and she's fully exhausted, moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, takes a -6 penalty to strength and dex.
Yes.
We could use that too on her.
Huge.
Yes. And these are all close range. So at 6th level, they go off at 40 feet.
That's pretty
It's pretty
far.
good.
So, just in case you needed to use it as well, I do have Dust of Twilight, and that can also help with doing that for her as well.
Doing what? Exhausting or?
Creatures in the area, well, except that we could all become subject to it, but with that, creatures in the area must make a fortitude save or become fatigued. So if we wanted to use that, we could also do that to help fatigue her.
But if it affects us, does it linger or is it like a one-time thing or how does that work?
So for Dust of Twilight, duration is instantaneous.
Okay, so it goes off and then doesn't linger.
How would it affect us though?
If we're in the blast radius, quote, if she sets it off, right?
Yeah.
What's the blast radius? Is it a range or is it point blank?
Because there's a range and then there might be a radius.
100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
That's the range, but then when it hits the target, what happens? It's only the one
Creatures and
target?
objects in a 10-foot spread.
Ah, okay. So it's a 10-foot radius, so 20-foot diameter.
Yes.
Okay. It's not bad.
All right. Well,
Hey, you know what?
You know what
though? Let's say she is on this chariot thing mentioned. I don't know where he got that, but if she's on, chariots drawing horses,
Arena.
then the horses will be affected by exhaustion pretty easily.
I just said that because it's an arena, and they said she's gladiatorial.
Sure, I mean, but that's a fair option. If she's got a pistol or a blunderbuss or something, and she's shooting us with firearms while riding on a chariot or something, or on a horse, take out the horse. We got to get her to close with us. Because if she's riding around in a vehicle or something, shooting at us with firearms, we're dead. we gotta get her close to us, right? And that's where Thing is going to essentially have to hit her with Scorching Burst, and we're going to have to protect him or something. If only we had someone that could do the FBI, jump in front of someone else. No.
Secret Service.
You're saying that, but I can only do that when someone's real close to me.
All right, so I think that's the only tactics we have at this point then, right? So we got to get her to close, and we have some exhaustion options. I think taking 6 off of strength and dex and not having her run or charge is probably pretty helpful.
If we can hit her with it, yes. And do you wish to have one of the wands for this fight then?
No, I think it's too hard for me to. I think I would be better off positioning myself for sneaks and stuff like that. Because if I well, let's strategize about what I would do, right? If I get a successful sneak off, I have an ability where I can like move around her and not incur attacks of opportunity, so I can position for flank. But Buligup and Ikezdu should try to get on the opposite side of her than I am and stay there and keep her from getting out of the way. So it's almost like the three of us should kind of flank so that if she takes a 5-foot step, one of us is still within melee distance. But my sneak attack can give her a -2 penalty to AC, and it's -4 for me to hit her. or -4 to AC for me, but -2 for all of you.
Alright, well,
But then there's
What's-
also disoriented, which gives her a -2 to attack.
But if you
And then hampered is the target's speed is reduced by half. In addition, she cannot take a 5-foot step, which could be huge. If she's taking a 5-foot step and shooting us, or taking a 5-foot step and doing because she has 10-foot reach. She's big troll.
we're
You
gonna
got
have
to
to
remember that.
we're gonna have to adapt to what she chooses
Well-
to do, though. I mean, if you can surround her, might as well just keep hitting her until she's dead, too.
Right, but if she's taking a 5-foot step and doing the whole "come at me, bro," then doing this, like I'm trying to strategize what I'm going to do. I'm thinking reducing her AC is probably the best, but if she's doing 5-foot step and shooting us, or 5-foot step and a lot of other stuff, I'll remove that ability then.
remember, the thing is also, we don't know what's going to happen. She may have some minions with her too, right? Like some people might be with her, like her bodyguards or whatever.
Yep. Trained attack dogs. I
Well,
think we're
something,
mentioning-
you know.
So do you and I go after her to flank, and then the others go after the minions? Like, what's the strategy for that? Let's just go in prepared,
mean,
you know?
Like we don't know what to expect, right? Like I think we
That's
should
why
use.
I'm saying let's just talk about if that happens. It's a very good possibility. If it happens, what do we do? Or do you want to just discuss it if it happens? That's fine too.
I mean, we have the ones. We want to debuff her as much as possible. Me and Buligup, we're going to try to go toe to toe with her while Alexander's in the back popping off spells, right?
Yeah. But we
Hopefully,
just have to make sure she doesn't close with him. Otherwise, it's good night, Gracie.
that's one and done.
Well,
Okay,
but
well,
set
let's
up mirror.
get
Do you have
started.
mirror image? Yeah,
No.
cast mirror image or something.
I don't have that.
Oh, I
I've
thought
never
you
had
did.
that. No.
Okay. Oh boy.
I am going to assume that Alexander's casting Mage Armor this morning, however.
Yeah. And I'll probably shield
Sounds like a
myself
good
before we
idea.
go in, because
Actually, don't you have mage armor and a wand? Don't use the spell slot. Just use the wand, right?
no, I have shield in a wand,
Oh, okay.
and it lasts for like a minute because it's a
Oh,
low
that's not
level
good.
wand.
Yeah, that's not good.
A minute's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's good for a combat.
All right, man, I'm ready. I'm ready
All
to
right.
fight something.
That's right.
You ready? Can I change maps on you now?
Yes.
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Little drum roll.
Oh god, there's like 50. Hang on. You may end up on a different map because it's so goddamn far up the list. Don't look at this receiver array. Hold
Don't your
on,
eyes, oh lord.
No,
Eyes
you're
are
on the wrong
closed.
map.
Tell me when to open them.
You can open
Oh,
them.
what the?
What's that? What is that? Is that the stands up there?
Yeah, so you're in the middle. I've just put you in the middle. This place is huge. Okay, let me do you a description.
Let me zoom out.
What happens when we were walking in? Can I
Oh.
get a descriptor?
Yes.
Hey, there's some
crowd
free
goes
weapons and
wild.
shields laying out here.
Oh, yeah. This is a merge of two maps. You may tell my great ability to merge two maps together, because quite frankly, it's massive, and there's just no way to make it any other way. I'm currently
good.
at like
This looks nice.
-20 up. Yeah, that work. Found a map that was an arena, and a map that was the map we needed, and oh god, it's hard to
Just
get them.
stuck them on top of each other.
I just stuck them on top of each other, and that's
Beautiful.
what we'll play with. Oh, you
It's
guys are in the middle. The stage is this area over here. This place here, right there. That's the stage.
Where?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stage.
Thinking maybe I need to move over to another screen.
Are those stairs then behind the stage? or is
There
that-
are stairs coming up behind the stage. Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if like those stairs were like attached to the ground and just go up and we'd see the stage, right?
You can see the stage.
All right. What was the atmosphere as we were walking in?
There's lots of people streaming towards the arena. Head that way. Like there are hundreds. The whole city seems to be heading there, and the whole city can pretty much fit. The majority of the arena are made up of orcs and rat folk and humans who are clearly members of the Lords of Rust.
Hey,
The rest-
Hal.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going.
Okay. There are a smaller amount of like regular people from around the city who are. Sorry, I forgot to put Buligup onto the.
Well, I plan on blending into the crowd and sitting in the stands, eating popcorn. Hey, check these people out! They look pretty cool, aren't they?
I don't think so. I don't think they're pretty
Don't let
cool
the
at
Lord's
all.
arrest oppress you. Rise up against them.
So the arena is enormous. It's roughly circular, an area of open ground. It has low mounds of junk and trash scattered all over it that you could potentially use for cover if you wanted to. It is empty when you walk in. Everybody else is climbing up into the stands, either by walking to the bottom and just climbing up or by going up steps. The whole thing is roaring with people, and as they see you come, it gets very quiet, and then there is a roar of laughter and general jeering and yelling. So let me give you the official description of this place. An enormous battlefield sprawls here. A fighting arena that measures several hundred feet in diameter, ringed by mounds of junk and refuse stacked in tiers for seating. The ring has an arched opening in its westernmost end to allow access to the arena, while against the eastern side, a large metallic structure akin to a squat tower protrudes from the hard-packed earth. A wooden staircase wraps around the tower's sides, and a 20-foot-tall stage protrudes from its western facade overlooking the arena below.
So that is a balcony 20 feet off the ground, essentially
Correct.
sticking out. And those red gray circles are posts
Pillars.
that are
Pillars that are
load-bearing.
holding them. Correct.
Yep. Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there
That's
any
where the
obvious,
silence charges could have went.
is there any obvious technology or signs that there's, trap doors or
You
pop-up
can make me perception checks. I mean, you can't see up onto the stage because you're below it. It's clear the stage is designed for people to address the crowd. The crowd can see the stage more so than the people down below. All right, Alexander, you look around. This place, literally, it's made of old junk, but there doesn't seem to be anything that you would consider technological. Nothing seems to be functional here. It's just literally a big ring made of scrap.
No max headroom TV sets or anything glowing. Okay.
I mean, there are pieces of junk. There are screens here and there, and there are a few around the actual stage itself, but they are off and blank. If they are powerable, they're not on right now.
Screens? You mean like computer screens we've seen and like the
Large
ship?
like large monitors just hanging around the place. I mean, it could just be part of the decor, but none of it is on.
So how? Sorry, what I was being rude and interrupting about earlier was, have you been to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo?
Never been to the rodeo. I have no interest in cows. I grew up in a rural area.
Oh, hold on. So you live in Houston, and you haven't been to the Houston Livestock Show?
No, I've never had an interest. Although the only thing that piques my interest is the child abuse that is mutton busting.
I fucking love mutton busting. It's like my favorite.
That's hilarious. That's so funny.
What?
It's so cute.
I mean, I have to be said, if I had a naughty kid, strapping it to a horny ram does seem like a good punishment.
Oh my God. I had friends. Now, Isaac did not actively do it, but I had friends that I worked with who had kids around Isaac's age, and they did it. And they would get all excited and wear their little vest and got excited because every year they got a new pair of boots. And man, they were always so excited.
I can't decide whether it's child abuse or animal cruelty, but I suspect it's a bit of both.
I'm not sure either.
Definitely a bit of both.
It kind of skirts a fine line there,
I'm not 100% certain whether it's a good thing, but it's the only thing that piques my interest as a way to see children terrified, because,
So, anyways, the whole reason I bring it up is not to promote it and say, hey, everybody go to the rodeo. I can't tell you the last
Especially this next year, because you'll get the Rona.
Yeah. Oh man. But they just everything that you're doing to describe this place is making me feel like we're walking onto the stage at the fucking rodeo in the middle of Reliance Day.
The difference is we're all
the rodeo right now with people.
So we're gonna get mutton busted.
Yeah, the problem is that we're all the clowns and we got to jump into the barrels. That's
right. You're about to get your muttons busted. I bet Tim did mutton busting. He looks like the sort.
Oh yeah.
As he chews his cud and looks at his lap.
Hey, then can you lower your camera a little? I can only see your nose. It looks like you've got a mask on. That's kind of better.
Better.
All right.
I'm excited about this.
I don't want to be the reason that we derail.
I like the face detection because your camera used to go
oh yeah.
Trying to figure out where your face was. It was awful. And he would move slowly. It was the only way, sliding slowly off camera, it would like try to find him. It was hilarious.
I love when it zooms in real close on your face.
Dream close up.
All right. So everybody's in their stands and they're shouting. They're all shouting. They're shouting for Hellskag. They're shouting for Helion. They're shouting Lords of Rust. They're incredibly excited by the vague idea that there's something going on. It doesn't happen all that often, these events. And when it does, it's generally bloody and short and messy. And clearly you guys deserve it. There are some people with bandages on who seem to have particular ire for you today. They're handing out food. There's people throwing food for gold or silver.
Do we have bobbleheads?
There are no bobbleheads. No.
I want a bobblehead. We should do something like a promo. The first 100 people through the door get their own Nicodemus bobblehead.
This is a serious event. Let's not lie here. This is a proper event for proper persons.
There's that little boy that gave us the message is in the stand selling bobbleheads of our group, but the heads pop off and everyone's like, "Oh, I believe it spurts blood if you pay an extra couple copper."
Has like a little pump on the bottom.
Okay, so after a while, the crowd is getting a bit feverish. All standing, waiting, wondering what's happening.
Maybe we should separate a little bit so we're not in like fireball distance.
You can sit wherever you like, but
you know what? No, you bring up a good point. I'm in the show business of this. Tatia is a charisma-based character. I'm on my best face, and I'm walking in there looking hot.
All right, that's good. Everybody's moving around. I see Akestu has moved. After a while, a huge troll appears on the stage, clearly walked from the doors at the back. She stands, holds out her arms, and the crowd cheers for her.
See, we could have totally detonated.
I love that. We could totally have detonated that. It'd be great.
Hans Gruber.
I wasn't going to sneak in place of charge.
But he had to detonate us. All right. Okay.
So
we're about to do the big fight.
Everybody gets a little quiet. You notice that she's carrying a large black weapon in one hand.
Can I identify it?
What is it?
It's pretty far away, but you could take a shot. She's also wearing leather armor that looks like it has some kind of breastplate underneath it, and there's a set of spikes all the way down her back. She has huge tusks, like huge-ass tusks coming out of her mouth, and she just kind of glowers at you and licks her face with her long tongue.
Androids do have good vision, at least.
Greetings, great victims of the Lords of Rust. Thank you for coming today to be an example for what happens when one challenges the Lords. There is a roar from the crowd.
That's how we joined your group.
This isn't how we joined.
We should have made our group name Lords of Rust and just confuse people.
Right? Lords of Dust. Days, here are the rules. I will fight you, and you will fight me, and we'll see who wins. As an added extra, and because you have proven to be so challenging in the short time you've been here, and because you damaged the receiver array that we so dearly liked and was in our territory,
I motion
Allegedly.
like. What's a receiver array? What?
I have decided that today's
sick bluff
special event shall include, and she kind of motions a little, and there's a rumbling noise, and you kind of see a few orcs and humans off to the sides of the stage, and they're pulling on like pulleys, and the whole front of the stage opens upwards in a huge doorway, and out of it rolls. Dun, dun, dun. Guess what rolls out? Guess who was right?
A kitty cat.
A chariot.
Chariot.
Oh shit. Okay.
What the hell is that pulled by?
Chariot pulled by 2 ogres.
Oh crap.
It rolls out and she hops off the stage and onto the back of it. Except for she's vanished through it.
There's a Z order. You could say
I know.
put underneath and okay.
Gotcha. There we go. I got it. Let me put her on it. That's close enough.
And you can actually, to make it easier for you, Hal, you can actually select them all and then say group. And then when you move them, they'll all move.
Yeah, but you're going to fight them all in different things. So we'll get there. She kind of cheers and she turns the chariot to the right and starts to do a circuit of the arena. The 2 ogres at the front look reasonably well armored. They're carrying gigantic clubs as they kind of pound across the ground. You notice they're holding the chariot in one hand. They're not really tied to it, but they are pulling it. It has a rein, which is attached to a bit in the ogre's mouth that she's using with one hand to kind of steer it a bit.
How far can, if I want to try to intimidate one of those ogres?
I mean, it's a long. They have to see you. They have to understand you. They have to be paying attention to you. And you're currently what, 80 feet away or more?
I was just wondering what was like the rules behind it if I wanted to try to intimidate one of those ogres.
I mean, if she can yell and we can hear her, I would think he could yell and they could hear him.
So the whole arena is designed that you can be heard from the stage.
That's fair. Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm turning it.
So does initiative time happen where we can start raining exhaust while they're parading around? We can just exhaust.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. She's currently running around the arena with her ogres. So she, after
I hear gathering speed to run us all down like dogs. That's what I heard.
I mean, she's gathering speed, but I mean, ogres don't run that quick. Just like running around the outside of the arena, and she's yelling at the audience and waving at the crowd, and everybody's cheering, and it's getting kind of just punch-ups in the crowd. Everyone's getting all fired up. She's kind of waving her thing.
This looks
What are you going to do? It's up to you. You want to start a fight, that's on you.
So
one of the things that... Go ahead.
Tati is going to take a moment then and start lifting up her hands and acting like everybody's cheering for her and thanking.
Oh, that's good. I mean, everybody's cheering. It could well be for you or your imminent doom.
We're going to make a show of this. Fuck it, why not?
Where is the natural? Where's the natural cover and the debris? It's like I see swords and shields.
That's just stuff on the ground. There's piles of stuff pretty much everywhere. If you want to find cover, you can.
It's more about trying to avoid a straight charge, run us all down like dogs scenario. That's all.
You're gonna be quite covered, but you're gonna be quite low to the ground. You're gonna be close to prone. She also has cover from the chariot. It's built up on all sides.
Except the back or all sides?
All sides. It's built up everywhere. She has partial cover while she's in the chariot.
Oh dear.
So do you think we need to probably do something about the ogre first?
We need to fuck up this chariot.
So the ogres are pounding along at full pace. Everybody's cheering and everybody's going for it. And she pulls her rein and kind of heads towards the middle at full speed. Let's say she does it from the front because it's easier. Then we can go to initiative.
Yes, because I take advantage of this, and we need to chunk something at this bitch.
Oh, she's basically swung it round. She did a few loops of the thing. She comes in, she spins the chariot in front of the stage and just starts barreling towards you. And at this point, I think we can go to initiative.
I think
Seems like a good point.
All right.
Oh, let me clear this. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah.
Gotta click on my piece.
You can zoom it, you know.
I know I can, but I don't feel like adjusting it. Okay, initiative.
You wanted to send the results to the roll of the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. I thought I selected my token. Huh. It's telling me that I didn't select a valid token, but I
invalid
my token.
Oh, I'm super slow.
You an invalid token? You look fine.
Oh, I was on the measuring thing still when I clicked my token. That's
I do that a lot. I do that a lot. A lot.
Would you like me to re-roll my? Oh, it didn't even roll. No, it did roll. I got a 9. I'm with.
I can add you.
I don't see you on the tracker. Okay.
No, it didn't add because I wasn't.
Added you. You got a 9, you said?
Yeah.
Done.
Wow, shit.
Come here.
We hollering you.
We're all coordinated, but we're all coordinated slowly.
Oh my! Is that a bunch of 9s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what she's got yet. Oh.
Don't forget about Buligup.
Oh yeah, don't forget about Buligup.
And fuck us all.
And I'm just getting my shit together. I mean, I guess I should roll initiative for the ogres, right? Even though she's driving them at the moment.
Should you, or do they like out of?
Well, okay, I'll roll for them for when it all crashes out. But right now they're going on her turn. Not that it matters because they got 1 less than her, so that's fine.
But they're going on her turn, so.
Yeah, until they become independent. Other than that, we're good.
Doesn't really matter. You could just make her an 18 and then everyone goes at the same time. It's pretty much the same.
How she has them attached to reins, more or less like a horse.
Yeah, she's just holding, and the ogres have bits in their mouths, so she can kind of drag them around a little bit.
So if she were to let go of them, would they still have something long attached to them?
I mean, the reins would still be
about using some of these attachments against them to trip them up or something like that.
I mean, the reins would still be attached, but they could spit them out because they're intelligent creatures.
Okay, all right, cool.
I mean, I would almost argue, don't we have the opportunity to do a ready to action? We kind of knew this was going to happen. She's doing pomp and circumstances.
I mean, so can she.
5 rounds running around.
I was gonna say, so can she. I mean, you can be ready for when she attacks. That's fair, but that's why we're going on initiative, right? Everybody knows there's a fight about to happen.
Fair.
All right, she can't reach you anyway, even at full speed at this point.
I assume this.
Oh, okay, I thought she could, but that's cool.
Chariot
it's all
is
fair.
strongly
She goes first.
constructed.
Had she had something that actually is fast, then maybe she could. But she has ogres.
Fair enough.
Fast.
Oh, that's a good point. That they only go as fast as the ogres go. Okay.
Right? Ogres are not quick. So she.
I knew I should have taken Create Pit.
Gets to that.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
It charges you, but it really.
Everyone drinks again because I think I need it.
Cute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, we can see some.
I'm really sad that Weaponized Tits isn't online today, or Jim.
I have a feeling, are they doing Ren Fair stuff too?
I think so. All our regulars. I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I don't know who all works. I just kind of feel like everybody works at Fair.
It does seem that way. We didn't roll Buligup because nobody did it, and I guess that means I'm doing it. Hold on, I got you.
Do you want Evan to play for him? It would be terrible.
Then no.
Yeah.
Buligup got a 14. Let me Oh, he's in order. That's good. Okay, so the chariot charges towards you, and she points a gun and fires it.
What kind of gun is it?
Oh, did you roll for that?
No. Would that be a knowledge?
Engineering, technology, identification type roll.
Okay, knowledge engineering then. Oh, 19, a natural 1.
Natural 1, you haven't fucking clue what that is. However, as soon as it fires, you have a pretty good idea because a silver arrow shoots out of it, and the arrow is attached to a long cord.
Oh, it's like a grapple gun or something, eh?
It's an
Auto-grapnel.
auto-grapnel. It's shooting at a Kez 2. 21 to hit. Flat-footed. Well,
Hey, remember I had to have the blur thing going.
okay, so I could potentially miss you. Will 21 hit you?
Yeah, it will.
20% mischance.
Okay.
Yep.
What should we say? 800 with 1 to 20 being a miss. Okay, I hit you. Hey! Okay, so the grapnel. God damn it, it's not rolling damage on the grapnel. Why is it not doing that? Not add damage to the grapnel. Is that why?
Is there damage for it? Is there just?
There's damage for being skewered through the chest. Absolutely, there is. Maybe not quite.
Bummer. I think that's how Hal wants it to be.
Through the
But
thigh.
I guess the other thing, like when she's like running around, would that be a good time for Tatia to give everybody bless too?
Yes. But
It would have been a great time, yes.
Okay.
I've just kind of been waiting for my turn.
Well, no. We had like when she was like parading around, that was like a time.
That's what I mean. We had like 5 rounds. She's going around,
We just didn't know how many rounds she was going to do that, and she could have just exhausted the spells if she kept looping around.
I mean, that would generally have been her tactic, right? If you look like you're buffing, she'd just continue enthusing the crowd for a while.
Well, then we would have just attacked when we were done buffing. I don't know if that would have mattered.
How do you attack her? She's 200 feet away, and then she's 200 feet over there, and 200. You're not fast, right? You can't catch her if she's running around the outside.
Could catch ogres. I could catch ogres.
Really?
So
you're gonna catch an ogre?
So how like when she's charging us, like are we like standing out in the middle, or do we like stand behind some trash to have some cover or whatever?
Bill was behind some trash, I think.
I believe I'm going for cover because I do not want to be killed.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, would that help me when she was trying to shoot me?
I mean, it might have done if you had the right cover.
Well, I mean, like, there's trash everywhere, right? Like, we were not going to stand there right, and have her just run us over.
I mean, she's not running you over. She's shooting you.
Yeah, I know, but like, if I'm standing behind some trash, would that help me for her to hit?
Yeah, maybe.
Quite honestly, though, well, I don't know. What's her AC? The 21's a pretty good hit.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, my AC is 20, so if I'm standing behind like garbage,
+2 might have made a difference. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have partial cover, yes, it would, because it'd be +2 to AC.
That's what I was saying. Like, we're all like cover because we didn't want to get run over by a damn chariot, right?
The other thing we were talking about is the cover is low, so you're effectively prone if you're behind the cover.
Okay, so that won't.
I can snipe.
Yeah, the cover is low. It's not mounds. It's low piles.
Okay. I just didn't think prone was necessary. I didn't want to be.
You would effectively be prone if you're behind the cover.
I'm okay with.
So it's your choice. If you want to be prone, that means you've got to spend time getting back up and potentially provoking the attack and all of that shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not prone. I mean, I thought there was like mounds of crap, and then we could like hide behind it. But they're not very high, though.
Roughly flat. The ground is uneven, and there are places to hide, but you are roughly lying on the ground behind like an odd mound of junk. Otherwise, why would she have a chariot? It's a stupid idea. But lying down is great for her, right? Hang on, let me do damage. It's not a lot for the grapnel. 10 damage from the auto grapnel.
Ow.
+6. Wow. Was that not strike?
Serious.
She's probably trained in it.
An auto grapnel does.
That's a nice little gadget.
And
put that on the
drag you probably.
Put that on the.
Okay, the actual grapnel sticks into you and stays there. It is attached to a cord that's, let's say it hits you in the leg. Leg, arm, face. What do you want?
Leg.
Okay, it goes through the meat. It goes through the meat of your leg, and you feel it pop out on the back and lock in place tight. And you can actually feel the cord getting tighter as it seems to retract into the gun.
Oh, Batman shit going on here.
It is
So
lodged in you.
can I break away from it?
You could in your turn. Let's see where we're going. Okay, the ogres are going on her turn, so they're still doing their I'm a horsey thing. It's Buligup. What is Buligup gonna do?
He's gonna take
Come
his.
on,
He's gonna take his glaive and
Nick.
brace it for a charge. Come at me, bro. He's gonna brace it for a charge for double damage, right?
You
Won't
have to
they
do
be
what
running-
Nick would have done.
Can he brace a glaive?
Any pole arm, any spear,
Oh,
right?
it's not any pole arm. There's certain ones that allow you to brace. Not all
Okay.
of them have the Not all of them have the feature, I don't think.
Okay, that's fair. I thought this one had a spike on the end, but maybe it doesn't because he sits on it. Or maybe it does, and that's why he sits on it. We were talking Nick here.
Spin.
Just showing it as having reach, but let me check.
Bounty, fun, 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 fun.
I would hate to miss an opportunity to brace against a charge. It's so rare to be able to do
It is so
that.
rare. That's why it makes it amazing.
No, halberds have brace, Lucerne hammers have brace, Bill has brace, Spectre Corbins have brace, but sadly, glaives do not. They just have reach.
Fair. Thanks for checking.
You're welcome. There's a bunch that are brace, though. What would you call brace against charged smokers? In that case, as
Buligup will run to the middle and put his glaive horizontally and trip both of the ogres.
right, wouldn't let's see. He is going to, I think, am I in the wrong place? Am I in the wrong level here? What's going on? Am I just unable to click anything right now? Is that what's going on? That is actually what's happening? Just unable to click anything. Just anything at all. Got him. I got Buligup. I think he's going to move out of the group sideways. He's going to have to move to about there, I think. So he runs off to the side and just... He's going to have to wait till they pass to hit them, I think. It's positioned for them running by, and then he's going to take a swing at an ogre as it runs past. Tatia, it's you.
Okay. So, well, am I close enough to Ikestu and Buligup if I cast Bless now?
What's the range on Bless?
Let's see. Caster and all allies within a 50-foot burst. Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
then yes. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So then Tatia is going to cast Bless.
Cool.
And then I clicked it, but I didn't hear a noise. Did it do it?
I did. You did. It's gone. It's good.
Okay, cool.
It's
Pardon?
gone. Everybody's got it.
Hooray! Then after that, I'm going to cast Sun Metal.
Can you cast
Okay.
2 spells?
Can't cast 2 spells.
Oh, that's right. I can't. Duh. What could I do?
So let's put this in context. You're in front of a charging chariot right now.
What can I go? I'm gonna go. I probably need to move into the living room. Y'all see me getting really close to my computer to see my tiny little piece.
Sure.
I need a magnifying glass. Because
That's
you
fine.
old lady, I can't see. All right. Let's say, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tatia is gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Over here. Can I move that far? 30 feet, right?
Yep, 30 feet.
Okay, cool. And
Are you
then,
moving your tiger going with you?
yes, the tiger is going to go with me. Tiger.
Probably wise. Probably
I am.
wise. Let me see.
How that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put him here. There we go. Yeah. And then Nicodemus is not going to do anything. So pass the turn.
Okay. Are you done?
Correct. Yes.
All right. Okay. In that case, it is Alexander. There is a chariot heading your way.
I will get out of the way and seek cover.
Okay. You're lying on the floor?
Well, I'm going to move to the side and try and lie down and find cover and tap myself with the wand of shield.
Okay. Boop. Very nice. Tap through the wand of shield. You done?
Let me move a little further so I'm not making a direct line between three of us.
Because that's just encouraging me to turn this chariot, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is encouraging me to turn this chariot.
I understand geometry enough to not...
Yeah. You didn't get that ridiculous math feat, but still, that is a crazy feat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you.
All right.
Actually, it probably should have been Kiernan first, because he's probably the most dexterous out of the three of you.
Probably.
Yeah, true. I wasn't fussed by it, though.
Okay.
I was going to do something, and I'm wondering how successful it'll be, but I am going to use my magical mage hand ability and hold a grenade right here. Waiting, I'm going to try to move it so that it will detonate right here, wherever here is when they move.
It's complicated.
True. Because I don't know how fast they're going to move. Assuming they move straight.
Well, they're currently moving. So you just see this as a snapshot of time where you guys react to it. So it's all happening at once. It's just there. There's no way they can stop right now very quickly.
Right. You can only move
currently
15
going
feet in mage hand.
I know, but how fast are they going? That's what I'm trying to tell.
They're going at 60 feet around right now. The ogres are at full run.
Oh, 60 feet, huh? Okay. So if I got to move this turn order thing out of the way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I'll put it right here.
Okay. So you can move the object 15 feet with Mage Hand. How are you doing Mage Hand? Is that a weird fetchling thing?
No, it's a minor magic trait.
Okay.
So I'm basically holding the grenade with my mage hand with the pin off.
Right, but you can move it 15 feet from you.
And I can throw it and have it be 25 feet distance.
What can throw it? The Mage Hand can't throw it.
The mage hand, it's got a range of 25 feet, and it's an unattended object, right? So can I do?
It's in your hand, right?
So if I activate it with a free action and then use this to project it 15 feet away.
So take it off your hand and float it 15 feet away. Explain to me what you're doing, because I'm confused.
I'll throw it so that it lands over here, and I can use Mage Hand to move it if I need to. But I'm trying to time it so that it'll detonate.
But it's a grenade. It detonates when it lands. It's a grenade.
It detonates it detonates at the beginning of my next turn. Really? That's why I'm trying to time this.
How does it do that?
This is what it says in the description of grenades. That as a free action, you arm it, and then it detonates at the beginning of the wielder's next turn.
Which kind of grenade?
What?
Which grenade? What grenade?
I was going to use the flechette one. Flechette, excuse me.
What's the range on that when it explodes?
15-foot radius, which is why when I place it there, there's nobody within 15-foot radius. But they will be.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So all three of them. So I just only have to hit AC 5,
So you're turning and throwing a grenade.
Yep.
Okay, make me roll. Land it on your square.
Let me get to range. That's just a flat ranged attack, I guess.
Yes.
To
hit the ground.
20.
Okay, it lands on the ground where you want it to land. Here we go. Hang on. Let's see here.
I briefly thought about trying to grease one of the ogres, but I don't think I could make enough slippery here.
That might be kind of like making a pass at him. Yeah. Hell, not a big deal because hopefully I survive this fight, but it's looking like for whatever reason I don't have my bars visible, like my hit points.
Oh, you don't have a circle around you either.
I don't have a what?
You don't have a circle around your character either. It's like that's the wrong. Is that the right you, Bill?
That's my token. I think you guys gave me.
Yeah, but you don't have a circle. You just have a purple circle. Huh. Interesting.
I don't have the ability to change it. You do, so I don't know what happened.
You can't change your. Oh, okay, hold on. Is that grenade in the right place?
Fire. Yes.
Cool. Really cool.
Because then that basically will hit all three of them.
It's you. It says it's you. It's Kiernan Fent. It's connected to you. Maybe it just needs to be fiddled. I'll do it later.
No
all
worries.
Right, so there's the grenade to remind us it's there. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. Ikez 2, it's you. You are attached by a cord through the leg to the troll on the back of the moving chariot. And the cord is currently taut in your leg.
That's a drag.
That was a terrible. Nice quip.
Is there a way for me to break this and get loose, Hal?
I mean, you can try and break it. It's a strength check to try and break this.
Or can he cut it?
You could try that too. I mean, there's lots of options for
You
backing away at this.
Pull the thing out of your leg. Chop off your own leg.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of options. Cut off your own leg. I like that one. Might be my favorite.
Can I attack the cord and try to break it off?
It has a hardness and a damage and all of that shit. So yes, absolutely.
But you do like 1,000 points of damage a hit. So it has a hardness of 10.
But thing is, if it has 1,001, then I'm screwed, right?
Well, yeah, that's always the...
Oh, okay, so let's say what then? You ready in action to chop her head off when she retracts to you?
No, like there's no that's not gonna happen. My two options was I was gonna try to intimidate one of the ogres and get the chariot to stop.
So I'll tell you now that it cannot immediately stop. So
well, can I make her like trample over one of the ogres? Like if I try to frighten it?
And you've no idea how it'll react if you intimidate it. You don't control the ogre.
Right, but that's like a stiff yoke out in front of the chariot, right? That they're on.
Well, that's just the icon that's just the icon I had available. Yeah, but yes, it does have two bars coming out the front. The whole thing's made of metal and scrap. It's like a small tank with like a built-up granulated area.
Oh, if only I had heat metal.
Right, you could heat up a tank. That's true.
Brilliant.
So yeah, like my thoughts was try to break loose or try to intimidate one of the ogres and cause chaos, right? That was my plan was, yeah, it's either I try to break loose or I try to intimidate one of the ogres.
We're waiting for that choice to happen.
I wanted to intimidate one of the ogres.
Okay. Which ogre are you intimidating? So you're attempting to demoralize him, right?
Yes. Okay. And I'm going to be talking in Giant, because I'm thinking maybe the ogres speak that language.
Okay. What bonuses do you have to this? Wow, the DC is based on its hit dice.
Ouch.
Really? Oh.
The DC is 10 plus its hit dice plus its wisdom modifier.
So it's hit dice. Well, they can't be too beefy. They work for
troll. So my, how do I click on this?
It's not terrible.
You use the mouse.
Yeah, but I don't want to like roll on how it's like, oh, Tim, you rolled. Oh, you rolled sucky.
Then click well.
What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to click on to see what the bonus is.
Hey, get that box off the screen.
My detonation radius. Kiss my ass.
No, that's not fair. That's letting the party know it's there, and there's no guarantees they'll remember you threw a grenade over there.
No, all right, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I agree
15.
with that.
Thank you.
All right.
That's
All right.
totally fair.
God.
Also,
honestly, did not think of that. Did not think of that. How?
It's okay. It's also round, not square. So.
All right, so I have a +9. I guess that's what it is. I have a +9 to my intimidate plus my strength modifier.
No idea, Tim. It's your character. It should
All
be
right, fine.
It should be in the skill, right?
It'll be
Oh,
that
God.
total column.
What are you doing? You're just yelling at him?
No, I'm going to say something in giant.
Yelling at him in giant. What's intimidating? Don't you haiku off that list. If you haiku off that list, you're at -10.
No, I'm thinking of what I'm going to say.
Your mother has the breasts of an elf infant.
Is that intimidating or just enraging?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's the question, right?
Well, what if I say like that troll behind you killed your parents?
It's not intimidating. That's just a conversation.
Oh.
I can't believe you've never been intimidated in your life, Tim.
Oh, come on. I'll eat your spleen, blah, blah, blah. You know.
Your mom is real
and
fat.
even just shouting, "Come on, motherfuckers," is intimidating. That troll behind you, sir. We shall have tea later, but right now, let us discuss the inner workings of the Indo-Chinese trade. What the fuck is that?
Hey,
Jesus Christ!
Work that could confuse the shit out of him and have him still.
Hey, unfortunately, he's only got 6 seconds. So what the fuck are you doing?
And it's not a kindred, so blather
I'm going to
doesn't
say, bring it, mother effer and giant.
Right. Okay, so then you're attempting to intimidate the closest ogre to you.
Yes. Okay, here we goes.
Oh,
yeah.
32.
Apparently, that ogre has very low self-esteem.
Wait. Is that excrement I smell?
We have a 12 in
What?
What do you have? Do you have anything that increases this to frightened?
It depends on what they roll. It depends on the DC. So yes, it can frighten it, but I have to beat their DC by the X amount.
What's the X amount?
I'm checking it right now. It's in my character sheet.
Okay, so where are you getting that from? Where's that coming from?
Signature skill.
Oh, okay, fair. Yes. That's almost like taking a drop into thug, right?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So if you see the DC to demoralize the target by at least by Tim, it is frightened for 1 round and shaken thereafter.
Okay, that's fair. It's frightened.
Awesome. That means it.
I mean, the DC was difficult. It wasn't that hard. It just wasn't very easy.
So if he's frightened, he can't approach Ikezu then.
Which is going to be difficult because currently there's a chariot rolling on top of him.
Yeah, and his friend
All right, frightened creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight. Frightened target takes blah 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 blah. Waffle, yeah. Okay, very good. All right, so let's see here.
Well, he's just saved them from the grenade.
Right. It is Hellscrag and the Ogres for their last turn together, I expect. This ogre, let's call him Scaredy Ogre.
Well, I'm also moving out of the way, right? I'll move over, like, Why is this inverted?
If your leash helps you, it lets you.
Right, you're currently attached to Hellscrag.
Okay.
So
All right.
you can move towards Hellscrag, but moving away is impossible.
Well, you
just
can
moved
circle
away.
it.
I just like sidestep.
Nope, can't do that. You moved away. You're there right now.
So
Okay.
Tim, if your intention is to get out of the range, you can go back
You could go there. You
and
could go
outward.
here.
Yeah.
He could go diagonally, but he cannot go away. He can move diagonally around.
All right,
Imagine you're connected by a line
Right,
to
you could
the
circle.
troll.
Okay. I moved diagonally.
Okay, very good. Okay, the troll. I'm going to make the ogre go first because it's going to initiate everything that's about to happen. This ogre is scared of Tim. This guy here. Scaredy ogre. We're going to call him Scaredy ogre because he's scared. Move that across a little so people can see Scaredy ogre run away. Scaredy ogre drops the yoke. Now, it doesn't tip the cart, but it does prevent his momentum from continuing it forward. So
Entirely?
he runs. It doesn't stop it immediately.
So they're just voluntarily holding the cart, not leashed.
Yeah, I said that in the description.
Yeah.
They have a club in one hand and the cart in the other.
Yep.
And he begins to run away from Akeztu when I can grab him. Come here. And he ends up about there. Off the screen a little, but there. Pull that out a little.
And then this one pulls to the side, so they run right over Kiernan. Great.
That's probably actually what's going to happen, I'm afraid to say. But it's going to be half movement for the chariot because it's lost its momentum at this point. So it's only going to move 30 feet. Let me grab everybody.
So one of those poles is going to ram Kiernan like...
Why are you keep giving him
Flash
ideas, dude? Shut up. I'm actually under cover right now, so I don't know why it would just run me down.
It's actually not going to get to Kiernan. You're lucky enough. Actually, it might get to Kiernan. Hang on, let me check its speed. It's going at 60 foot right now. It's going to go half speed.
I just picture you like Ming the Merciless, you know.
If it's going at half of 60 and it's only going to 30, it's going 30 from the tip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then it would get to him.
2, 3, 4, 5.
See?
6.
No, it doesn't get to him.
Of course it does.
Well, the spiky bit at the end would.
The ogre would.
So it's also tipping slightly, and then it glides to a halt. So what basically just happened is, so in Pathfinder, there's this terrible rule called overrun that doesn't actually work all that well. So we aren't going to use that. I'm just going to roll some damage on you and say you get hit by a chariot. Is that okay?
Well, okay, but
Make me a reflex save.
because they slightly changed their angle as opposed to. I thought
Right,
they were going
so
straight
the chariot
through.
itself kind of tips off to the side and then grinds to a halt.
I don't understand it, but okay.
Reflex.
I thought they were just going to make a reflex.
We're going to bull straight ahead, but they lost their momentum on one side.
21.
So the other one pulled it. Okay, you get half damage, which means you get no damage.
No damage. Yep.
All right, so I'm going to
Excellent.
reposition the ogre that's under you. If I can select the token, I'm going to put him next to you because he's just going to stop. I'm going to straighten him up a bit because he turned. Come here, ogre. Ogre Bob, be straight. Oh my god, everything's so complicated. I can't get to the straightening handle.
Let him be crooked if you want.
Let him be crooked. That's good. Okay, so the ogre kind of grinds to a halt here after his move action, which gives him an attack on Kiernan too.
Well, before that fires, because they kind of changed their momentum, I had my mage hand around that grenade. I want to use my move action now to move it.
It's not your turn.
But that's the thing. I was kind of waiting and holding it to use my move action, which I didn't use, to move this if I had to.
Okay. Where are you putting it?
I'm going to try to. I think I can only move it.
About Reddit action, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I am breaking it up, but I was trying to free action, did the standard.
All I heard was that grenade was going to explode at the start of your turn.
But I was holding it with my mage hand so that I could move it if it moved. That was the thing, right?
Right.
Oops, I can only do it here.
I thought you just threw it. If you threw it, that was an action, so you couldn't have cast Mage Hand.
I thought I moved it with the mage hand, though.
You roll to throw it.
Oh, I thought that was with mage hand. Oh, I guess I'm confused. I'm trying to hold it with mage hand. So
That's why I was super confused, because I was asking
okay.
whether you picked it up off your hand and carried it there, or whether you threw it, and you said you threw it. So you threw it.
That's fair. I mean, I guess we're all confused. I was trying to...
I was tremendously confused, but I thought we clarified, but I guess we're just more confused.
Nope, you're right. Because if we did the distance that I wanted to place it, mage hand would not have been able to do it because it would have only been 15 feet away. So
correct.
Yep, fair. Okay, so
all good. All right, that's nice. So I have an ogre in combat with Kiernan right now, and I have a troll on the back of a chariot. It's quite sad that she didn't get more rounds on her chariot. That's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. I can't grab her fucking handles. That's very annoying. There we go. Oh, that's the chariot I'm moving. Oh, damn it, Hellscrag.
Stupid bitch.
Well, no.
Move, bitch. Get off the chariot.
Get out the way. It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
Just wiggling the chariot at this point, and it's quite terrible.
That's what the ladies like.
So at this point, I guess Hellscrag is happy. She kind of she drops the auto grapnel and just goes to attack a Kesdu.
Oh God, it's gonna hurt.
Nah, I doubt it's gonna hit you. You're pretty tough.
I have the lowest AC. Well, besides the caster, I have the lowest AC of the group. Yeah.
Gee, that's ridiculously good for any party. So you notice when she drops the auto grapnel, she stands on it. So you're still attached to her, and it's still reeling in.
Okay.
She goes to bite you.
Does she move, or is she standing on top of the chariot while doing it?
Standing there, she just reaches out and bites him. It's not really tall. It's just, it's chariot.
What I meant was, is she using a 10-foot reach to bite?
Yeah, she's using her reach, yes. Okay. And then she claws him twice. 31 and 24. So that's 8 for the bite, 10 for the slash, 13 for the slash.
How does she get a full? How does she get a?
Is really good.
I would say if she's got a full attack, she's not able to stand on that.
She hasn't moved.
Wow. Okay.
She hasn't moved. Her vehicle moved.
All right.
It's one of the great joys about when you do a horse riding build. Your move action is actually your horse's move.
Ooh, but you did say she's standing on the grapnel. That's why I was thinking.
She just dropped it and stood on it. That's not an action. Actually, dropping your weapon is free.
Oh my!
She didn't get.
Hey, check this out. How's like? Oh, 20 AC is really good. That's really good for a party. And she rolls like a 31.
No, she didn't just roll a 31. She rolled a 25, a 31, and a 24.
And a 24.
Tell me again how a 20 AC is okay.
Yeah, I know. Please explain that to me.
Just put a little, just rub a little ice on it. You want?
She's supposed to mess you up.
Ultimately, I would like to say that would like to have got more legs out of the auto grapnel, but I didn't get a chance to. So let's just have this. She's a fucking troll. Let's get on with this.
I know, but you've literally one shot. You've literally one shot every single person in the party except for him with that damage roll. Just saying.
Well,
this is TPK right now.
I did actually post that on Twitter. So let's see how we do, kiddos. Hellscrag roars and the crowd cheers as she holds up her bloody claws.
All right, I'm at 19 hit points.
Still, what? How many did you just take? 23? You just took... No, you're at 9, Tim. Do your math.
How much did you hit me for?
Add it up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, never mind. 23 plus 8. Yep, I'm at 9. Total, right? Yep. I added a different...
Well, that's 31, right? So that leaves 19 to 50, right?
He got 40 because he got hit with the auto grapnel.
Right. Oh, yes. Never mind.
Hit with the grapnel first.
So you're at 9. 9 hit points.
Remember, you still have Star and Ray's blessing.
Okay, you still got the Blessing of Sauron, right? Don't forget. Okay, I have an advanced ogre against the invisible man over here. It's just an ogre, Bill. Don't be scared. It's gonna hit you with its great club because that's what it likes to do. Smash people into tiny glue. 20 to hit for 13 bludgeoning.
Misses.
Crashes it into the ground. It's still a little bit discombobulated from having spun around with the chariot.
How did you roll your 20% chance to hit, miss?
Oh, all three
No, I didn't,
20%.
I didn't,
Smart
Tim,
move.
but thanks for reminding me. Let me do that. Hold on. Let's do it for every attack. Hold on.
Don't you like it how
All right.
the DM thanks you for reminding him to save your
Oh,
ass?
I don't want to
very
shortchange
courteous.
Tim. I don't want to cheat, all right? But I'm not remembering everything you fuckers are doing.
No.
All
That's
right.
totally fair.
First, the bite is a hit. The first claw is a hit. The second claw is a hit. Oh, good.
Oh, well.
Hold on,
That's
what is
good, though,
this?
Tim.
What are you rolling for here?
Tim has a
blur.
racial ability
Blur.
that allows him to blur, so he looks kind of fuzzy. So sometimes it's possible to miss him.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what.
All right, so my advanced ogre, not normal ogre, advanced ogre. It's got I don't know, some high school education.
Advanced ogre.
Smashes its huge club into the ground near Kiernan and bursts out a bunch of the ground. I'd just like to point out that 13 was one of the lowest things I can roll.
Yeah, it's a natural one, yeah.
Natural 1 and a 2, which is pretty terrible. Buligup. Buligup is sad that he didn't get to hit an ogre. He's happy.
Doesn't he roll a fumble? Doesn't he fumble and lose his weapon or something? Just trying to grab. Seriously, we are dead. We are dead. We haven't done a point of damage on these guys yet.
So negative. 1, 2. Buligup closes
Realistic.
to, I want to say, there, I guess? Is he within 2 squares, or does he need to move another one? Trying to put him at ranged with the ogre. I guess there.
Put him here so that I can flank.
But then he'll move more than he needs to and doesn't get an attack. So he's a fighter. He's not thinking, I'm going to go over there so the rogue that's over there currently fighting someone else is going to be able to come along 10 minutes later. He's going to be like, I'm going in to help Akestu.
Sure.
So he runs straight in with his little floppy feet, and he goes for an attack. Take this, stinky ogre! And he swings his glaive. He's good with his glaive now. 21. Oh, that's nice. He swings with the glaive, and she just kind of dodges back a little, and it hits the side of the chariot. It was just gonna hit her in the face, but it hits the side. Let me check that's right.
Remember, bless.
Bless do.
+1 to attack.
+1 to attack gives him a 22, which actually is it +1 to attack for bless?
+1 morale bonus for attack
Yeah,
roll.
each ally gains +1 morale bonus on attack rolls.
All I
and
needed to know was +1 to attack. I get it confused with prayer. Okay, that's good enough. That's enough. He actually does contact with the troll.
Ooh.
It was almost just hitting the chariot because of that partial cover she's got going on.
Does he use his gravity clip?
Oh, he should. He always forgets to use the gravity clip. What does it do?
Hits one size harder or something like that?
Yeah, one size higher. Yeah. So instead of die,
Did I have that? Did I add that?
I thought you already did, because instead of 1 die 12, it does 2d6.
No, it's medium. He's already using a medium glaive, so it would put it up to 1d12. So it would do. So I'll re-roll the damage. So he's 1d12 plus 8 for damage right now.
I thought that was already factored in. I thought his damage was
No,
already
because
higher.
he has to turn it on each time. It's a charge every time.
So instead of doing 10, he does 14 damage. So he turns, you see it, and it just slams into the ogre. And it does 14 ogre-ish damage. The ogre is growling. The audience cheer. They like it when she takes the odd hit. Green ichor pours out of her. All right. Buligup did good.
Her meaning the ogre?
Troll.
The troll.
Okay, because I heard ogre and troll. Sorry, I
Oh,
hadn't.
I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Here it's you. Let's be confused together.
Thanks. I like that. So, God, I wish that I could get over to Ikestu faster because I would love to help you out. So I feel like potentially moving in that general direction would be good for you. But before I move that direction,
You can get there, just not get there and do anything yet.
Yeah. Could I get there? I thought I could only move 30 feet.
You can move 30 feet per move action. So you have a move and a standard. You can trade in a standard for a move.
So if I did it twice, then yeah. But okay, gotcha.
Come on, kids. Before you all move, I'm just going to drag the entire combat a little bit so I can see it on the screen because it's currently very wide and it needs to be. Also, why don't I grab everybody? What's that about? I can't grab everybody. Everybody? No, that's just the party. I grab everybody. Right, give me a moment, just very briefly, while I grab the whole group and the monsters like Shnya. Just drag you a little to the right.
Kitty's being a dildo!
Okay, so I moved the whole combat, so nobody's anywhere where they weren't. But what it actually means now is that I can see some stuff that's going on the actual combat screen. Hey, that's good. All right. Tatia, what's going on?
Okay. So to make sure that I've got this right, I can I move 1, 2, 3. Mother man.
How may I?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. It'll do for now.
Could I move? Ooh, I don't know if I want to be that close to the grenade, though.
You don't.
No.
Probably. I mean, you know it's there. It's beeping.
Yeah. Yes, you're so loud. Do y'all want to yell at him and tell him to be quiet because he's drunk?
We love you, Dr. Evan.
We thought you went to the gym. We didn't know there was happy hour at the gym.
The gym's the local gay bar.
Exactly, the gym is the local gay bar. Exactly.
Also, it turns out if you work out real hard and then take a shower and drink a beer and have a sake when you're dehydrated in a hot shower and you haven't had dinner yet, you get kind of drunk.
Hey, yes, as a doctor, you know that most accidents happen in the shower where you slip and fall and crack your head drunk.
Also, if you weigh 17 pounds, you get really drunk really fast as well.
Yes, which interestingly enough, Evan weighs exactly that.
Yeah, he looks like he weighs as much as my left leg.
I'm pretty good at guessing weights, and Evan's about 17 pounds, I think.
17, yes.
17.
Head on 17.
Good, solid 17. Okay.
So, Tatia, you're moving there. Then what?
No, I'm not because I don't want to get near that.
But I want you to get near that.
I just want to make sure that. Okay, you know what? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm seeing visions of the Count from Sesame Street.
I'm trying to spaces away from Ikestu to see how close I can get to him, but I still also want to try to cast Moonbeam on somebody. And
what's
in
the
the
range
process,
of Moonbeam?
pardon?
Would using a measure help at all? Like the measuring with whoever that is doing? Thing's measuring.
How do I measure?
The measuring tool. It's on the side.
I'm doing it for you.
There we go.
And then you should be drag out. There you go.
But I don't want to be anywhere near that.
Yeah, you want to be 15 feet from the grenade or more.
1, 2, 3. And that's 30. That's where I want to go then. Can I go here and then cast Moonbeam? Here.
It's here.
Whoops,
Yes.
that's still the arrow. I need to do the.
Sure.
Or would I need to be here?
I mean, being an expert in artillery, I'm not going to tell you.
You're attempting to Moonbeam Ikestu?
Yeah, because we're tired of his shit. That's what it is. It's like blind the fucker, then he won't see his death coming.
Wow.
That's not nice. No. I don't want to blind Ikez but I did want to try to use Moonbeam on someone while I was in the process of getting towards him so that by my next move, I can successfully close the distance between the two of us and use Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
That sounds like a great plan. It does really honestly sound like a good plan.
Thank
At least
you.
I gave him a Cure Light Wounds potion a few adventures ago that he hasn't used still, but
Actually, I have a couple potions on me.
So if I'm here, am I far enough away from it, or is that within 15 feet technically?
If you're 3 squares from it, you're within its blast radius.
So the closest I can get is here. Okay, so then that's where I'm going to go.
Okay.
so
Hold
you're
on.
moving further from Ikez Tiger.
She started above the tiger, so she was just messing.
I started above the tiger, so I guess I'm only like really getting a little bit closer over.
I mean, you could move further to the right. That would still be closer to Ikez, right?
Yeah, and would I be risking Alexander by using Moonbeam from this location? Would I be better off?
Not at all. He's not even slightly in the way.
Not even?
Not
Cool.
even.
All right, so then I'm going to get here.
Mhm.
If you use Moonbeam on the ogre in front of me, he's blinded, and I will get sneak, and then
That is what I
Alexander
want
won't be in
to do.
damage.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to stay here.
He's
and then
only blinded if he fails his save.
Fair. Right.
Yeah. So are you
Probably
okay with
42,
that?
I guess.
It's your action. You get to do
Yeah.
it. This isn't
That
this
sucks,
isn't
but I will
character
try
by committee.
All right. All right. So Tati is going to go ahead and cast Moonbeam.
Quick, moonbeam that thing.
Moonbeam. Boom.
Boom, boom, beam. Is
Not
that
a good
10 to
moonbeam.
hit? It's touch though, right?
Huh?
It's touch attack.
I believe so.
It's
Mhm.
range touch or whatever.
Yeah, range versus touch.
AC. Where's your goddamn AC gone?
But she
You
gets an
hit him.
11 because of her own bless.
You hit him.
Yay!
He takes 8 points of shiny damage.
And he's blinded for a round.
A
Right?
fort save. No, he's fort save against that.
Ah, damn. Okay.
I don't know how good his fort save is. What does he need to roll?
Probably.
Oh,
can.
he hasn't I thought you said he did. Okay.
Oh, what does he need to roll to survive? Oh, a 22 should do it, though, eh? You see like a light bolt hit him, but he kind of staggers a little, shakes his head, and keeps coming at you with his gigantic, massive club. Is the tiger doing anything?
Tiger is going to come up right here and
If
do
he
nothing.
If he
Walking
can get
up next
behind
to
him, if he can get behind him, I will get flanked, and then
He's not a tactical fighter. He's a tiger.
okay, that's true. I didn't know if she could direct him.
She can't. All she can say is attack, and he will just basically run at it and attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's got tricks that allow it. If he gets cleverer, then yes, you can start to do things like train him tricks to flank. But it's later on when you get tricks like that.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Summon
And
monster.
then Tatia and Nicodemus are through with the turn. So
Kiernan, it's you. Yeah, I moved you because you're the fastest.
Yeah, I'm dead. I mean, I am not a fighter.
You are a fighter.
No, I'm not. I do 1d6 damage, right? Because it's like I can't get sneak on this guy, right?
Not
I
yet.
mean, you could feint him. Look!
It takes a standard action to do that.
That's a shame.
And I have to wait till next round to have it go. Anyway, the grenade goes off. Boom.
Oh,
Take it off the
boom.
map now.
No one's in its area, right?
Nope.
God damn it. Boo.
Yeah, boo. I agree. Boo.
Boo. Flechettes fly everywhere. The crowd goes quiet and then roars with excitement. What you doing?
Right. I am going to double attack. That's all I can do.
Great. You got this. Faith in you.
I'm going to see if I can double attack. See, the thing is, I get an extra +2 if I attack only once. I think I will attack.
So while you're next
I
to
guess
this
I don't
ogre,
know.
You realize that they're reasonably well armored.
Yeah, exactly. You said that. Well, so I'm gonna try to attack him once instead of twice. 28, natural 20.
That is nice. No crit confirm, though,
confirm is not
unfortunately.
Confirmed though.
That
So.
would have been a very nice piece of damage had you actually critted, confirmed him.
Yeah, and I don't get sneak on him either.
No. But you do 6 points of damage, which is
Yay.
better than no points of damage.
So I'm going to use my ability, positioning attack, since I did damage to him, that I'm going to move without provoking. So I can move without provoking.
I thought that may let you move him.
No. I get to move now after doing damage and not provoke from him.
There is a reposition action that allows you to reposition the enemy, but that is not what this feat does.
Right.
Okay.
Cool. It's not a feat, it's a rogue ability. Is it a feat?
It is a trait?
Unchained rogue, isn't it?
Unchained rogue. Positioning attack is one of the rogue traits.
Okay.
Or actually, I want to say I took that as a feat. Anyway, it's called positioning attack. So it says move 30 feet without provoking after a successful attack. Once per day. So it's like, once per day.
Nice, do it.
Because honestly, I'm dead. This guy's got 4 times the hit points I have at least, and just the same age.
How do you know that? You don't know.
He's an ogre. He's an ogre, and he almost got one shot by that. So I'm trying to get over by.
Oh no! He was attacked by the named character Troll in the Chariot.
Yeah, still.
Come on, you got this.
Yeah,
he's missed you once already.
Yeah, because he rolled what? You said a 2? Yeah, I'm dead. Seriously, dead.
Oh, you're so negative. Where you going?
10, 15, 20, 25.
Help me!
Shit.
Help me!
Where you going?
25, 30. Can part of my 30 foot get inside this thing? Probably not. No.
You mean?
Trying to get in the chariot.
I would suggest that with repositioning attack, if you move through the troll's area of influence, it will attack you.
That's probably all right. I don't know if it says that, but that's an interpretation that's probably fair.
I mean, I think I would suggest that the ability to run around the thing only affects the creature you actually hit, right?
Sure. No, that's fair.
You kind of stab it in the face or something and then kind of dance around it while it's like staggering. Looking.
Yeah, I guess I'm not going to use it right now. I will take a 5-foot step.
Actually, it doesn't read that way. Once per day, when a rogue with this talent hits a creature with a melee attack, she can move 30 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity. It doesn't actually say from the creature you hit, although it would make sense to say that. It does not.
It does, but it's a once per day thing, so that's why it's kind of a big deal, I think.
Maybe everybody's looking at the spectacular wound he did. So
maybe that's what it is. They're just like, shit. You kind of wiggle around, or you nip under his legs or some shit. But what are you doing? Are you not doing it? Staying there?
I'm not doing it. I'm going to 5-foot step this way.
Okay, you 5-foot step.
Yep, that's it.
Alexander, it's you.
Well, let's see. I've got a cluster of targets on top of me, and he's coming to join the fun.
You mean the party?
Yes, potential enemy targets.
Potential enemy targets, meatbag targets.
Right. I think they're going to attract an ogre on me, so I'm going to.
I feel like they're going to attract an ogre.
So I'm going to take a ray of enfeeblement on the ogre.
Probably a good idea.
So yeah.
You have to roll to hit with it?
Oh yeah. Is it a ranged?
Range touch shouldn't be bad though.
I should have added that to the.
That's
I don't think so. If it's a DC, if it's a save effect, that's all that's needed.
Oh, it does damage. It does damage. It does damage and an additional effect. So you get the roll for the damage, and the additional effect is a save.
Yeah, almost all the rays are you have to actually hit with.
Roll to hit for me, sir.
8.
9 technically.
Yeah.
And
No.
that actually misses the ogre.
Yeah, and I don't get the +1 from bless because
Oh,
right.
he doesn't get it because he's
Right.
got no morale. You actually, it shoots off into the distance, and somebody in the audience feels sick.
So the the troll's regenerating.
yes.
Will
That's
on her turn. Okay, anything else?
Tatia and the tiger and me will take the ogre. You deal with the fire on Kulgar or Hellscrag. I think is probably what you can do
Me take out the biggest opponent. Okay, sure.
from a range, and you're the only one that can do it, right?
Perhaps I'm going to dig myself a little deeper into the cover.
Yeah, you can move. No, totally move. Sure.
I know I can.
Staying there.
You don't want to go. You don't want to go prone in the cover, though, right?
That's where I started.
Yeah, he's
Oh, really?
lying and he's hiding behind a refrigerator or something.
I can cast spells from the ground.
Hey,
Yeah,
Indiana Jones showed us that refrigerators are the most powerful form of armor.
See? Okay, so you're done?
Yes.
Okay, you're nesting. Ikestu, it's you.
Nesting. That's mean.
But how much does a cure moderate wounds potion heal for?
2d8
Excuse me?
8 plus something, I think.
You could have looked this up for the 20 minutes you were waiting.
That is actually true.
Well, the other thing I was contemplating is
2d8 plus 1 per caster level.
Yes.
So it'll be 2d8 plus 3 for a potion.
fuck. If I drink this damn thing, she might still do more damage than I have health.
Yes, but you'll still have a better chance than if you don't drink it.
All right, I'm gonna.
Hang on, does drinking provoke?
Oh, it might actually.
No, it doesn't in D&D. Does it in Pathfinder?
Looking.
Is a move action that provokes.
If you drink, she'll hit you.
If you're already drinking, you can't.
All right, I'm just gonna fucking hit her.
You're gonna have to step in to do that, right?
Okay, are you trying to tell me that she's gonna hit?
No. You can
it?
5 foot. You can 5 foot in. That's not a problem.
All right, 5 foot step into her.
Where'd you go?
Well, the thing is inverted again. It keeps doing that. I'm not sure if it's the mouse.
Oh, check your mouse. Is it upside down?
It's a drag
Probably.
action, isn't it?
Is the cable coming out the bottom?
No, it has nothing to do with it. Like, I fixed it earlier and it started doing it again.
All right, go for it, Tim.
Fuck.
Etc.
No me gusta. No.
Oh, look at that damage. Look at that damage. That's amazing damage. It's sad it's missed.
Wow.
I rolled an
30.
18 to hit.
33 damage. So you clang into the side of the chariot, and she just kind of steps back a little bit, and you just completely miss her. That's great damage, though. That's how you're going to kill the troll, Tim. That's how you're going to kill the troll.
Does she step off the...
Bye, guys. I'm going to be AFK.
No, she's not actually stepping back. She's just dodging within her space. That's great damage, dude. I love it.
All right. Bye, guys. I'm going to be AFK.
You will not be my friend, but I can't tell you what I'm doing, but I'm coming for you.
I mean, you could shout, "Hold on, Ikestu, I'm coming for you."
Hold on, Ikestu, I'm coming for you.
All right, it's my go. So I have an advanced ogre, and I have 2 advanced ogres. This one's no longer fighting.
Will be loved.
Is
Well,
it
this
an action
ogre-
to activate our blessing from Sarenrae?
Right? Yeah, well, it's an action, right? To activate the blessing, but
Okay.
would be an action to take that blessing, like casting the spell. Everybody in the group has that ability.
Right. I just wasn't sure if that would take an action from Ikestu or not.
Yeah.
It does.
So the ogre that's over here is gathering his thoughts, and he's going to start moving back towards Ikestu, but slowly. He's thinking about it. He's not going to close on him this turn. Actually, that's a lie. It's not what he's going to do. He's still
Maybe
scared
he's
of the
not so
Kestu.
scary.
He's actually going to go this way around the chariot and head towards the group to the south. So this guy, probably the other one. There we go. He's moving in behind his buddy. So there's 2 ogres heading towards Kiernan. I'm just working. I shouldn't work the ogres first. I should do Hellskag first because we're now in initiative order. So let me do Hellskag and then we'll move the ogres. Hellskag is going to, regenerate. That's a good beginning step. She is then going to bite Kestu for a 20 to hit for 9 damage.
All right, I'm down.
Are you? You had 9 left.
0.
That's all he
He's
had.
not- yeah.
He's sitting at 0 now.
He's not actually down. He's still standing.
Yeah.
You can make a half move or
Correct. Yeah. And it's going to claw at Buligup for a 29 and a 22. I believe that hits Buligup for both.
21
yes.
points together.
21 points of damage. So Buligup is down basically half. Buligup steps back and is very unhappy. Ikestu! Kill it! Okay. My advanced ogre, the one moves around the back of the chariot to avoid Ikestu because he's scary. And the other one goes to hit Kiernan. Because he's still there. Boop. 16 to hit.
Dodging like Neo.
Woo! So you miss you. Again, smashes into the ground. I told you they're not great to hit, but if they do hit you, they're going to break every
That's
tiny
half
bone
my
you've
hit
got.
points. That's half my hit points. When
Yeah, but he only gets 1 attack a round. I mean, eventually.
that's-
I mean, right?
even with sneak, I can't do that damage, and he's got 3 times my hit points.
He's pretty tough. Okay, it's Buligup. He's in position. He's using the gravity clip. He's going for it. Actually, I'm gonna have him 5 foot up onto. He can 5 foot up onto the side of the wagon. Climb it up.
Did the ogre have to move up, or does he have reach?
The ogre has reach. He's a large creature.
Oh, right. So I guess that goes with it. Sorry. Okay. Derp.
Generally, yes. Not always, but the majority of large creatures will have a 10-foot reach.
That's fair.
Buligup
He's an advanced ogre. Okay, I didn't know if ogres
still
had
a
reach.
normal ogre has a 10-foot reach. Advanced ogre just means he's trained to pull a cart and has a few more hit points, and he's a little bit meaner. More XP.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the advanced template, which adds 1 to the challenge rating. Buligup steps 5-foot steps, but he's now up on top of the chariot. So I'll let him do that because he's got a climb speed and he's awesome. And we will swing, and no cover from this. So that is a good beginning.
Buligup.
Take this, evil troll. Does Buligup have anything worth using?
It's a robot in a meat suit.
Right? It's a robot in a meat suit. Buligup just has a shock grenade. I mean, what's that going to do? Nothing. He's all about just smashing shit right now. Yeah. Okay. Buligup is swinging when I can find the goddamn button. There it is. Whoop. 14. That's a total miss. Ah, god damn it, fat ogre troll thing. All right, Tatia, it's you. Let's roll out some good stuff and get this stuff dead.
All right. I'm going to move. Hold on. Do that arrowy thing. To there.
What are you doing?
Going. Whoop. Nope.
Going over to his Kestu.
I'm going to move over. Why can't I get.
All right, be
Yeah, I
wary.
forgot to do my blur thing, but oh well.
Oh, hold on.
He rolls at
Hit.
46. No, it still hits.
Tatia, that's a direct line from where you were. I think you pass. you pass through its area?
No,
No, you actually.
not until the last square she moves into range.
Yeah, okay, fair. All right, you're good. I was looking at the ogre as well, though. His corner's here.
She didn't pass through this one though, right? She went.
Yeah, because I came
other side of it.
Exactly. I came
Draw me a line.
over
Where
here.
did you go? Okay, she started here.
Yep.
Hold that there. So if this is the corner of the ogre, she's passing through 2 of its squares, 3 of its squares that it threatens.
No, one.
Because they're 10 feet too.
It's only this one.
Threatens 10 feet.
Yeah, but it's only this one square.
But she's also in this one. And this one.
No.
And
5.
this one.
Oh, beyond its thing. I was talking. This was the thing. Yeah. Okay.
If she moves into its attack of opportunity, if it's into its area of influence and then moves within it, it'll attack her.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make a direct line to that location without taking a hit from the ogre, which might miss you.
Might. You do have the best armor class.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, then the ogre takes a swing. I like brave players. Makes me happy. Big club. Here we go. Boop. 22.
I think that's a miss, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a miss.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you are good. Okay, it clangs just
damage.
behind you. 25 damage into the ground. You dash past and you're like, fuck you. And
As
you
that
arrive next to it.
happens, I'm gonna say, so Tatia like gets missed and just goes, better luck next time, motherfucker.
That's very classy. I was expecting like a haiku there or something.
Oh no! She's gonna pass up. That's her luck next time, motherfucker.
Okay, good. So you make it over there. That's one move. What are you doing?
All right. And then using cure moderate wounds.
Okay.
Which I already did.
Hang on.
17 hit points.
Hold on. You're gonna have to cast with concentration because you are within the area of influence of the troll.
Okay. So
you need to make me a concentration check to cast defensively.
There's like cast defensively, right?
Yeah, she's gonna cast defensively. Needs to make a concentration check to do so.
Concentration?
Yep.
How do I do that?
Should be a button for it. Is there a button for concentration?
I don't think so, actually.
That's annoying.
Not standard.
Annoying.
So what do I roll?
Things that you could make a button for that don't have buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! And every time I search for a Kingmaker thing, I get for a Pathfinder thing, I get that fucking computer game instead of the goddamn rules.
Right.
Concentration is
15 concentration check. What is the
casting
concentration
defensively.
spell though? 15 plus double the spell level. So it'd be 19 because the spell level.
Is that casting defensively?
Yes.
Yes. What she's rolling is what? D10 plus a cast.
Yeah.
Right, you do a D20.
See, the thing is,
and ability score.
Yeah, there's two things though, right? If to cast a spell, if someone interrupts your concentration while you're casting, you must make a concentration check or lose the spell.
Right.
That's
like if you were summoning something and it has a whole round casting casting time.
Right. But also casting defensively, you make a concentration check, basically.
Yeah, if you cast a spell if you want to cast a spell without provoking any attacks of opportunity, you must make a concentration check, 15 plus double the spell level to succeed. Right. If you lose, you lose the spell if you fail that DC. Right. However, you can say, fuck you, cast it, but then you're taking an attack of opportunity.
So, D20 plus your caster level plus your caster stat.
Get down. Sorry.
Cast the stats probably +5 at this point, I would think.
Yeah.
What's your charisma?
9,000. 20.
Oh,
no, you're
okay. So she's D20 plus 15 to do a concentration check. So she needs a 4 or better to pass. If you actually want to cast defensively.
Oh, caster level and abilities. That's 10, right?
Oh, it's caster level and ability. Sorry, I thought it was D10 plus caster level. Okay, you're right. 10. So you need a I know better, which isn't good.
So yeah. So your options, Whit, are to cast it and take an attack of opportunity, hoping that Hellscrag won't hit you, or you can cast a concentration check, which is a DC 19, so you have to roll a 9 or higher, or the spell does not go off, you do not get an attack of opportunity, but you also lose a spell. But it's a risk.
Right. Either way is a risk.
Yeah. So do you want to risk an attack or risk losing the spell? Is essentially.
I want to risk losing the spell.
You need
So
to
make
then you need to roll
con-
D20 plus 10.
It's a what?
1d20 plus 10.
No,
It's your
I don't-
caster. It's your caster level plus your charisma bonus added to a roll. 12. Enough.
Oh, awesome.
So 22 makes it. So you dodge about a bit, and Hellscrag's kind of like, ah, and you're like, haha, fuck you, and you cast your spell and touch Tim. Tim gets his hit points, and you don't get an attack of opportunity.
I you.
Yeah, right.
Oh, now he's
looks
not.
up at Hellscrag and tries to make eye contact, hoping for it, longing for it, and gives her a look. Like
No,
she's
gives her the
coming
finger.
over.
All right.
Dreamweaver.
I just want to say, I'm looking at the bottom left corner of this. Oh, what's your tiger doing?
Now, I want to point out one thing real quick. Kestu, because he was knocked to 0, not negatives, is not prone because he didn't fall over.
Oh, he didn't.
What?
Didn't.
I didn't hear you. What?
He did
He's
not.
agreeing.
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Where's the tiger going?
Where's the tiger going?
They're great.
Right, where is the tiger?
To there.
Into the middle of nowhere. You've got the measurer selected rather than the arrow. Wait.
6. Boop. Oh, I know. I was measuring it to make sure it's going to the right square.
Doesn't the tiger move 40 rather than 30?
Does he?
Yeah, I believe he does.
Yeah, I think he's faster than normal.
Maybe he is.
Quadruped.
He's faster than the average bear.
Let's see.
Alexander, we are leaving.
Where is your speed?
Movement.
Where are you? Ah! Yeah, you're right. It's 40.
We can move a bit further.
So he can move a little further.
Just a
He's
little.
going to go.
Okay, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Okay, good. Bloop. All right.
And then stay there.
You done?
Yes.
In, and it's you.
All right. I'm gonna basically plead with Alexander. We got to get out of here, and I'm moving away. Now, if I move out of the threatening square, that's not an attack of opportunity. Is that how the mechanic works?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30.
See, I'd be happy with being all left alone if you hadn't just lured 2 ogres over on top of me.
No.
Where did you just go?
I went right here.
You moved around him, I assume?
I went like this, kind of like at a Oop, wait, you can't see my mouse, derp. I basically went like up and then diagonal.
Okay,
over to
across.
avoid
I
the-
got you. I
Yeah.
got you. That's fine.
So, and I'm chucking that alchemist's fire basically in the chariot. So I'm going to do like a hoop thing. I'm going to try to hit the AC, but I think the splash damage might still hit her. So,
well, if you miss her, then it rolls off in a specific direction. So,
all right, I'm going to land. I'm just going to land it in the thing. Like I don't want to hit her directly. I'm going to hit the AC square like in the chariot with her.
oh, and try and do the
Splash.
1 dice of splash damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I can do with moving a full movement. So
Roll it. And
Boom.
lands in the
Hit it.
chariot. You splash her with a fire. She
Cool.
takes one point of splash damage.
yeah, 1 point of fire damage though. So that's
Right,
important.
it is 1 point of fire damage. That is true. All right. Alexander, it's you. It's time for that big magic. You know, the big magic we talked about.
I know, but I don't want to call attention to myself.
I mean, honestly, where you're currently stood, there's a lot of attention heading in your direction as the party has just ran away from you.
I know. Okay.
Time for that vanish spell. That'll teach them. Meatbags.
Move down here. I think.
You're moving to the south or away, or
You're moving away from us?
just don't want to be anywhere near you.
Oh, lightning bolt.
Oh,
Yeah, give away my secrets.
Oh, lightning bolt. That's nice. Especially with everybody in contact with that metal chariot.
Hell yeah.
Well, I don't have to actually roll to hit on a lightning bolt too, which is the other nice thing.
Well, that's true. They just have to roll to avoid you.
I just have to draw the line through.
That's good. That's nice. That's one of the ogres and the troll.
Yep.
Are we doing it?
We're going to do that, and I am going to tap my focus spells and boost my caster level by 4 for this.
Oh, it's a big lightning bolt.
Yeah,
Full power level.
Wow, that's nice.
because
This is when Thor hits Iron Man with the lightning bolt from behind.
He's like, oh, look, 100%, 400%, or whatever you say.
I'm going to draw a bunch of attention to myself, guys. So you're welcome.
I was telling you our plan before you were.
You tell me we have to get out of here, and you started running away. So I'm creating an opportunity for you,
Okay.
or something.
Creating an opportunity. That's not bad. There's no lightning here. I can do this.
It looks like you're farty.
19 electricity is all I get for.
No,
90?
that's not right.
Seriously?
That's not right. No, that's
Roll
not right.
You roll 2 1s, 2 6s, and a 5.
And 2 zeros.
No, that's
Zeros.
those were pluses that are not
Oh.
applicable.
Yeah.
It took your 5 die 6, so you need to roll extra die 6.
Right.
So,
Oh,
so just
it
do a
didn't say that
/R
quickly.
46. You know.
It only rolled 5.
Yeah.
What level are you casting this at?
At 9th.
Oh, I'm busy just like zapping bolts around the place with the bolt zapper.
So another 6, so 25 points.
For shit,
Right.
really? He, out of all those die 6, he rolled 4 1s
Yes.
Pretty awful, dude.
and how many? And 4 2s.
Is it reflex save?
Yeah, reflex for half.
13? The ogre?
Right?
They are looking at
DC 18, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that one.
26 for Hellscrag.
of course.
The
So
ogre takes how much?
She then takes half
Oh.
of 25, so 12.
So 25 on the ogre.
Yeah.
25 is gonna be. Oh, the ogre collapses to the floor, just shocked, and then just falls face first into the dirt.
hell yeah.
Good job.
And that's 12 on Hellscrag.
Yeah.
So I have a weird question for you.
Yeah.
Is it Hellscrag or is it Hellscarg?
It's Hellscag technically, but you've been calling her Hellscrag for weeks. So,
But
who am I
it
to
makes her
change
angry, so we keep doing it.
who am I to change your name for her?
My other
I feel
option.
like it's like what I did with the other group where I called the high priestess Issa when they first met her, and it's actually Isu, and it was too late to change it, so I had to go with it.
The evil priest.
My other option was to drop
Oh,
a
sorry,
fireball on Hellscrag, and that would be bad for everybody but me.
Right? I mean, you could drop one over here on the ogres, though, right? And hopefully it
You could
catches.
put it here and still hit her Skullscrag, but not us.
I mean,
right?
we could always try to create some sort of way to pull her into an area where that would be safe for you to do.
Hey, that was good, though. That's a lightning bolt. You killed an ogre. Dude, you killed an ogre. It's dead because of you.
Yep.
Because of the wizard.
And I will pull a little more trash on top of me, you know.
Hiding. Kez2.
Yeah, I'm going to swing.
Vegemite.
Vegemite? What?
So
What does Vegemite
I'm
have
going
to
to
do with
say,
this?
All right, I want to say in giant, bring it with the C word.
Oh.
And giant.
Is there a word for that?
Bring it,
She
cunnilingus.
didn't have the rage barbarian ability, but now she does.
Oh shit!
This might be like a troll proposal. Come on.
That's true.
It could be. How romantic!
God, I fucking can't hit as shit.
You
19.
clang again into the side of
19.
the.
God damn it.
Into the side of the.
So can you use your move action to get in there with her? So you don't have this. She doesn't have this cover. She's got AC cover from this thing, right?
It's not really. The problem is currently he can't move from right next to her because he's literally attached to the grapnel, which she's basically standing on. He could he could move to here, but I would rule that I think the one to the south of him is more ground than chariot at the moment, so he's not in the chariot. So right now, no, unless he goes there and then climbs in, he's not. It's going to be 2 rounds at least before he can get anywhere inside her.
She should have shot him in the pelvis so they'd be attached at the hip.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, how long till he's inside her? What are you saying? Explicit
2 rounds. He could move to here. It'd still be on the outside of the chariot.
So probably need like even +1, and like I need to like at least roll probably like 11 or a 12, and I keep rolling 9s.
But you need to improve your to hit, and if she's got this cover from the chariot, we need to negate that.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think she's getting like +1 to defense or something like that.
Maybe.
+2.
You just need to do better.
Yeah.
If Tatia were to use the next turn to cast Stone Shield and then try to use what is the cord or whatever that's stuck at his leg made out of?
Some kind of metal, technological metal. It does not look like it's rusty or weak. It looks like it is one single piece of metal rope. Silver and glinting and wonderful.
My idea is to cast Stone Shield to help, and I'm wondering how that would affect the cord. Would it possibly?
What does it do?
Would it like yoink out the gun from underneath her?
Makes an Stone Shield out of stone.
Stone Shield is what puts up a stone wall that comes up from the ground, and it blocks me from whoever I want it to be, opponent, so her, for 1 round.
Interesting.
Stone Shield. That's interesting.
Or are you just going to yank on the cable? Yeah.
Yeah, I might pull out the.
Because that's what I was thinking, is that if I'm able to pull on the cable, yeah, it may knock him off of his footing, but maybe it would do the same thing for her.
Reading.
Knock her down and make her easier.
You have some interesting spells. Effect: stone wall whose area is 1 5-foot square.
That's her new nickname, Stonewall Tatia.
A 1-inch thick slab of stone springs up from the ground, interposing itself between you and an opponent of your choice. Stone Shield provides you with cover from that enemy until the beginning of the next turn. So I think it pops up on the edge of one of your squares, right?
I guess so.
Its range is 0 feet.
Yeah.
So it's going to pop up along one of your square edges.
That won't help him.
So it won't really help him, huh?
No, it won't. It's a great spell. I like it. I like that the one of the monk classes can select this as a Kai power spell. They can like bring up a piece of it, like an earthbender.
The earthbender. I was gonna say it's awesome.
Yeah, that's. So I could also use Shield of Faith because I'm just thinking of something to try to help Ikestu out because he's in such close range.
Sure, but you need to back up. Take a 5-foot step.
You're also in close range. You are also within range of that creature.
Correct. Cool. Alrighty. Anyways, go on.
Oh, yes. What are we doing? Whose turn is it?
It's not mine.
Okay.
I get to re-roll again for my attacks. I keep rolling 9s.
Oh, well, we're talking about whether Ikestu wanted to move, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. This turn's not over yet, but
yeah.
Okay. So
He might as well. I mean, is there a reason why he doesn't try to climb in? You said that, he's only done an attack. He still has his full movement action, right?
I'll let him. Well, if he fully moves, he's going to get an attack of opportunity. But he could 5 foot. He could 5 foot to the right and then 5 foot into it next turn behind her, or he could 5 foot in front of 5 foot forward and then in front of Buligup.
5 foot to the right and then behind her.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 5 foot to the right.
Take a 5 foot to the right.
Yep.
Okay, good. And you're done. Hellskag's turn. Just 3 targets.
Hellskag. Hellskag!
We're never gonna call her the right fucking thing.
You're the whore of the underworld. That's what you are, Hellskag. Now everyone in the audience knows what the C word is in giant.
She glances at the ogre that's dead and just kind of shrugs and bites a Kesdo. 23 to hit for 9 damage.
Yep, I take it.
Okay, first claw is on Tatia, second claw is on Buligup. A 30 to hit Tatia and a 28 to hit Buligup.
That definitely
Tatia takes 10 damage and Buligup takes 11.
Ouch.
Ouchie.
Shit.
That's like waxing with duct tape right there.
Buligup is not happy. I will kill you! And she does not regenerate.
Ooh.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
When does the fire damage go into effect? Does that go on Kiernan's turn or her turn?
It already did damage to her, but because she took
Done.
fire damage this turn, she can't regenerate.
It's done. The fire on her is done. It doesn't do two rounds of damage on a splash. It only does it on a direct hit.
Yeah.
So what he did was he threw it into the cart, so it splashed her for 1 point of fire to stop her regenerating.
My worry is that if I go to hit her exceedingly high AC and miss, it will bounce somewhere else and might land in your pocket and then blow up.
Yeah, right.
Which is what I want to avoid.
Money, right?
And it would still splash her, but the party would also be on fire.
Right, which would suck. So I figured I'd do the surefire way. 1 point of damage sucks, but you know what? I saved 10 points of regeneration, right?
Right. So, Hellskag has gone. Advanced Ogre glances around, looks at Hellskag.
He's afraid of Tim.
Heads off towards the wizard because it's moving away from Tim. He's moving cautiously. He's still upset. So he's not quite on the wizard yet. Oh, and now we're on Buligup. I will kill you this time, evil troll. Various French words. Buligup will again activate his gravity clip. It's a 19 to hit, which actually misses. Oh, no, maybe it doesn't. With the +1 from Tatia, I believe that's a hit.
Yay!
Is it a hit? Is it a hit? Yes. Without the cart in the way, that's a hit. His Oh, he maxed his damage. Do you want me to re-roll that dice or just keep the 18? I mean, technically he gets a D12 rather than a D10.
Keep the 18. Play the odds.
Is it a D12 or is it 2D6 he gets? I think it's 2D6 right after a D10.
Sounds right.
So he does 18 damage to Hellskag. Take that, you ugly bitch. Trying to be Nick here. Bad. Hang on.
Now you're sounding like Tommy Chong.
Right. That's it. Depends where you move your hands.
Hey, man, it's me, Dave. Open the door. I got the stuff, man. No, Dave's not here. He's out getting the stuff.
Okay. He's going to step to the other side of the cart to kind of spread the party out a little bit. And so he can see the ogre behind him in case he needs to run over there. Thatcher, it's you. Do something amazing.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2. Whoop! That's not the right button.
Now, keep in mind, you could move the. I know it's not tactical, but you could move the tiger first if that's going to be better for you.
Because we have the tiger in the fight also.
Well, yeah.
Am I If I go this way, am I passing
Oh, yeah.
anything that provokes
If you go in
attack?
a straight line, that troll's going to bite you.
Where do they start? There?
It's a 10-foot reach, so
Started 1 square south of there, I think. You were right next to Kiernan.
I was here? Okay.
Oh, you were 1 square to the left of that.
Kiernan, not Ikestu.
Correct.
Okay. La, 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 la.
Just like I say, this fight's taken a lot longer than I thought it would.
One.
I prepped the next fight after this one just in case.
Oh, there's a next fight, is there?
I mean, there's plenty of next fights. I always like to prep at least 2 ahead.
4, 5. Meh.
Keep going.
I'm thinking because I'm strategizing. What I wanted to do.
What that noise is?
diabolical strategy.
Okay. 1. If I go there, is she gonna bite me?
No, because you stepped out of her range. You're good.
1, 2. If I 1, 2.
It's nice that we've got basic math down, kids.
What? I can't count so high. 1, 2, 3. And then
Next week we'll start the alphabet.
Right?
I'm such an asshole.
So I moved. I'm gonna stay
No,
where I am, and then I'm gonna cast Moonbeam,
On the troll?
going in the direction of the troll.
Okay, do it.
All right, I did. It wasn't very good.
Touch AC though.
Yeah, touch AC.
Yep.
Is it fire
Yeah,
damage?
yeah.
Because moon is very sunlighty.
Reflected sunlight. Right?
Look, I did you a blast.
Thank you. That was so cool.
Do you another one just in case you missed it.
Nice.
So shiny.
All right, we try our best. Wait, touch AC? We have an 18.
Yep.
Is totally gonna hit her. Even inside the chariot. So she does 5 points of damage. What kind of damage does Moonbeam do?
Radiant. I think.
Okay. Is it radiant?
Let me check.
I think it's probably radiant. It might
Oh,
not
that's
be.
Morning Star. Of course, that's not gonna have the right thing.
Morning Star.
I don't know. I don't have it down.
That's the Lunar Mystery one, right?
Yes.
Let's see. I bet I have it in my notes. Lunar Mystery.
Oh, interesting.
Lunar Mystery.
Not say.
Beam.
The
Ray of
spell.
Moonlight, range, touch, attack. 1d6. In addition, target must fortitude. Nope, it doesn't say.
So the actual spell Moonbeam, which is a druidic spell, I think. Oh no, it's from the Moon domain. Actually, does fire damage.
Cool.
And deals silver damage for the purposes of that weakness. However, I don't know whether your actual ability does fire damage because it has additional ability. It has additional powers.
But you can
Interesting.
fire a ray of moonlight.
Right. See what you're saying there. Let's say it's not because you don't get the blindness on the spell. I will roll for blindness. Fortitude save to avoid becoming blind for a round. Let's see how she does on her fort save.
Come on, that one.
Yeah. So shit. Might still pass though.
I like that. Come on, natural 1.
Death.
I mean, her fort isn't actually that great.
Thank you. I hope that.
Oh, natural 1! You called it.
Her fortune is not that high. She has plus 15. What is?
Yeah, kiss my ass. Her fort isn't that high. What Never Land shit are you living in?
Oh, it's pretty fucking funny.
Oh God, that's it. Time to engage. All right, now I get sneak.
What was the DC she was going against?
Oh shit, it's not 16, is it?
Oh, it's a save, so it's an automatic failure anyway, right?
No, I don't think that. I don't think natural ones. our automatic saves.
I think it's attacks and saves, crits and fails, right?
I didn't think.
I
I thought it was only attacks. Because skills don't fail on a natural one automatically. I didn't.
No, I think it's only attacks and saves that fail on a natural one.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong, but I believe.
No, it's but.
I mean, I'm not saying anything.
Let me Google it.
Moonbeam's her jam, so I would think that her save for Moonbeam's pretty whack. Like I'm looking back at the. Oh, here it goes. Range versus touch, fort save. Yeah, it doesn't say.
Natural 1 and 20's success and failure applies to saves and attack rolls only.
Awesome. Yeah. Good to know. Huh. All right. Well, good work. Tatia is almost going for MVP now. So
I know, right?
Blind. Put a little eyeball on her. There it is. Eyeball up in that top corner. All right. So blinded Hellskag. Is the tiger doing anything or just hanging with you?
Tiger's hanging with me.
Okay. Kiernan, there's a blind troll.
Yeah, no shit, mate. All right, now I can't get into flank with Buligup and a Kes2. So what I will do is get into the. Am I in the cart? Can I get in the cart and flank with Buligup?
No.
Because she's large, I think I can do this, right?
It has to pass mostly through her. I guess maybe you kind of can. The cart itself is representational, so let's say yes.
Yeah, okay. So that's my goal anyway. I know I don't need it right now because she's blind, but still I'd like to prep for that. So
that's fine.
Now I only have one attack.
Buligup can always move back to where he was as well to ensure it stays that way.
I only have one attack because I moved.
Right.
So boom.
16. What is her
17?
-2 to her deck or -2 to her AC, loses dex bonus.
Looking at
so yeah, you got a 17.
Yeah, 17.
Dex bonus. It's a hit.
Awesome. So that's 16 points of damage.
Oh, that's nice damage. Oh,
and I'm going to use a debilitating effect. I need to check because I did not expect this to happen with her being blind, so I apologize.
Fucking natural 1 bullshit.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to give her a penalty to AC. So everybody, her AC is 2 worse for everybody except for me. It's 4 worse for me.
That's nice. What's that? Debilitating strike.
Yes.
Nice. Good work. Right.
Hey, will I actually get to hit her this time?
I hope, because I'm giving you essentially a +2 to hit, right?
I mean, the sad thing is that you're currently stood where Kes2 wants to be, but I guess he can fully move round to wherever he needs to be and get in the cart, right?
He could essentially climb up on top of her right here, right?
In front. That's fair. In front, where Buligup was.
I think I thought he was like in the
Oh yeah, he
shotgun.
was up in the cab. Yeah, up in the cab.
Because he's got reach, so he has room. So,
Alexander, it's you. There's an ogre coming your way.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm just trying to figure out what to do about that.
It looks
something with a will save.
Looks a bit unsure and a bit nervous, but it's still heading your way, and it has seen you, and it's got a club, and it seems to be getting a bit more interested that you're there.
Yeah, ogre's about to play whack-a-mole on you.
Oh shit! Good analogy. But anything with a will save, dude. Charm
the ogre. Everybody wants a pet ogre. Everybody wants a pet ogre.
Yeah, did you see how nonchalant she was with the death of your brother? She hates.
Yeah, I don't go much into the will save spells because I suck at that kind of thing.
Okay, well then. Another lightning bolt? Don't worry about me. I'll dodge it. I hope.
Right. There's just Buligup and a Kes2 in the way.
Your point?
I think. Well, wait. He's actually gotten close. Yeah. What the heck? He is.
What the heck?
Is he within 15 feet?
I think he's close enough to that. Yes, he is. He is within 15 feet.
Okay, let's give it a try. I am
10 feet away.
Tatia, what? I'm sorry. One of the things I just had a thought. you can now either Buligup or Ikestu touch their weapon and do that flamey bit. Because now we have to keep her from regenerating, and I don't want to.
And I could start giving everybody flaming weapons.
Now, did we determine if her moonbeam does the flaming or not? I don't know.
It does not.
Does not.
The
Poopies.
spell
Okay.
does, but the ability does not.
Mm.
It's untyped damage, which is interesting. I wonder
Interesting.
if they ratted it, but I can't find anything about it.
Actually, that's hit dice dependent. I should not do that. Oh, let's see. Ogre on top of me. What would a mage do besides run away?
I mean, they would teleport or fly, or there's lots of options other than running.
Well, yeah, if I had teleport already, yeah, sure. Everywhere.
Right.
Walking is for suckers. It's an interesting choice, but I think I will back up and try and hit him with the wand of ray of exhaustion as I'm retreating.
Okay, you're backing away and ray of exhaustioning him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'll
Just
back
roll to
away
hit him.
that way, I guess. And that is just a standard.
Boop. Need that as a roll, dude. Everybody needs this one.
Yeah. Okay, standard ranged. 21.
Yay!
What does he do?
Okay, he is. Let's see. Black Ray protects.
Does he save? Does he get a save?
He gets a fortitude for partial.
Okay, let's roll that first. Fort.
Which he's probably really good at.
21.
Okay, so he's immediately exhausted for the duration. Successful fortitude means he is only fatigued.
So he's fatigued.
Yeah.
So it's a -2 to strength and dex, and then a couple other things, right? Like he can't charge or run.
It's nice.
And he's already scared or whatever.
Yeah.
He's already at -2 from what Ikestu did to him. So he's pretty shaken up.
I'll be honest, I thought that was a shite ability when he first got it, but it's already proven to be pretty good.
I'll
Oh,
move.
intimidate. It's disgusting when you add a few feats to it.
Yeah, and I'll move over there.
Especially when you get things like Corrigan Smash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where when you beat somebody down, you're just like, roar! And everybody's like, fucking hell! Okay. Okay, you're moving away back towards the party. The ogre can no longer run, so you're probably far enough away that he can't close with you. Oh no, maybe he just about can. All right, Ikestu.
So I will move to. Oh my gosh, I need to fix this.
Oh,
It's everything's inverted. Well, it's just this application. There's nothing else. It's just this.
What a surprise! Roll20's a bit tweaky. You climb into the chariot in front of the troll.
Yep, and I'm going to swing at her.
You should try that. See if it hits.
If I don't hit her now, I'm never going to hit her.
You have a +3 to hit.
And she's got like -4 to her AC, and
I say she's blind. If you can't hit her now,
if you didn't hit now, just kill yourself.
Well,
Right?
I rolled a 19, so yes.
Oh, is that a crit? Is that a crit range?
Oh, it would have popped up. 20. No, his weapon's massive. It doesn't have a big crit range. 24 damage, however, which is very, very nice.
That is nice.
Actually, it's kind of average. My rolls were average.
Oh, rather monster for damage. All right. Anything else?
Like I can't chug a potion. Like I can't try. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like no, I'm just like standing there.
Oh, okay, you stand there like a. Okay, Hellskag's turn.
Does she cry because she's blind? And
she's quite upset by the idea of being blind.
She's blind and she has a wound or something.
That's temporary blindness that she does, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's not permanent. That's awful.
Did it just go very quiet?
It did,
Reading.
yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading.
I just wanted to make sure I hadn't disconnected my
It
headset.
was so quiet there. I was like,
Sorry, normally I fill the
nothing
air, but I
happened.
got reading. I was reading. Okay, that's not helpful.
Someone activated the web-based butt plug, the vibrating butt plug. Which is the $10 Patreon goal on RPG MP3.
Right, that's right. Tim will wear that butt plug for you and let you vibrate him all game long.
Yay!
Oh god, the whole game would just be us going.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that the $10 that Tim pays to have that happen to him?
That's right. Until Tim's asshole falls out.
That sounds terrible.
Prolapse is not a good thing.
No, not at all. No, either that or we vibrated all the way up so he can take it out of his mouth.
Turn it to 11.
Well, or you have it on Nick and he doesn't notice.
Yeah, Nick wouldn't notice.
Possibly true.
You guys hear a humming sound? What is that? Is there a hummingbird in my room?
Somebody's cell phone on?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, Hellskag is blind, so she's at negative what to hit, or is that just built into the negatives to her strength and dex?
For blind...
Oh, it's mischance, right?
Let's see, yeah. -2 to AC dex, -4 to strength and dex-based skills, perception, automatically fails. Everybody considered to have concealment, 50% mischance.
Okay, so she's going to cast around. She has
a -4 on most strength and dexterity based.
So she has -4 to her strength. Yeah, so she's -4 to her strength or -4 to strength checks.
Strength checks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so actually to her 2 hit isn't affected in any way.
No, except for the mischance.
All right, she's going to bite Akezto. She's going to claw at Buligup and also at Kiernan. So first claw is Buligup. Okay, 26 will hit Buligup, 29 will hit Kiernan, 30 will hit Akezto. We have mischances. Hold on. Your blur doesn't matter. It's a 50% mischance from blindness.
Yeah, I don't think they stack.
It's not additive?
No.
Or multiplicative?
How can it be? She can't see your blur.
Yeah, it doesn't stack. It's 50%.
Okay.
All right, so 50 or less than 50 is a miss, more than 50 is a hit. So on Akezto, it's a hit.
Down again.
On Buligup, it's a miss. On Kiernan, it's a miss.
Big miss.
So she luckily, you notice her sniffing the air before she attacked, so she figures vaguely where you are. So you take 9 damage there, Akezto.
Yeah, so I'm at -1.
Oh, you collapse. Collapse into the cart.
He's bleeding.
Okay, and I have an advanced ogre here who has a move of what? That needs important. Has a move of
we need fire on Hellskag, or we're
1. Oh yeah, 2. So the ogre moves to this position here, which is between 2 lovely soft targets, and decides to try and hit the wizard. He can attack, right, and move. There's nothing stopping him doing that, right?
I believe so.
Is it negatives? Is it negatives to this roll? Is that like -4 at the moment?
Yeah. Oh,
50
nope.
With an 11.
Nope.
15. Would a 15 have hit you?
No.
Oh shit! 21 would have clocked his clock. His positronic brain would have gone back in time.
It would have rung his bell nicely. That would have. You notice that you're up close.
Of death coming up.
Up close to the ogre, you see her wounds closing.
Uh-oh.
The ogre?
The troll,
Troll.
excuse me. I'm
Oh,
getting
okay. You said
confused.
ogre. I'm like, what? The
I
ogre?
know. I said ogre. It's okay.
Well, you all have
Right.
you've got alchemist fire, so you know.
Buligup.
I have one alchemist fire. I'm not like a fire dude.
Right. Buligup
Take
has-
this, troll. I've had enough of you. He uses his gravity clip again. 22 is a hit for 14 damage. He slices a good chunk into her, and bits of flesh fall off into the bottom of the chariot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's not looking good, by the way. She's looking most ungood.
Good.
So as a free action, I'm gonna hold up. As a free action, I'm gonna hold up my Drukite adamantine short sword out the side of the cart. Tatia, we need fire over here. Touch my weapon.
Yes.
Of course. Okay. I mean, you've got another alchemist's fire, right?
Yeah, but I can totally take the 1 point of splash damage and like, fuck you, Charlie, do the thing, and hit her with a. But I mean, it's like with the fire damage on my weapon, it'll be a lot more damage. If she wants to, she could totally actually healing a Kestu might be smarter, and then I can deal with alchemist fire. So that's probably a better idea because he's hurt still. So
Tatia, it's you.
All right. Tatia is going to move here.
Hmm.
If I'm here, am I touching a Kestu? That looks right. Yeah.
You gotta reach up over the chariot and get him.
Okay.
oh, I got one
And-
of his tentacles. Oh God, that's not one of his tentacles.
That's not a tentacle.
That's not a tentacle!
tentacle.
NP, big
Uh,
difference.
Oh, should I?
need
Do
my
I have to tell him
money.
this?
Yeah, right. That end makes a very big difference.
All right, so Tatia moves into the chariot to get a little closer to the action. And
Is anyone tested to see if you get double healing if you touch that part of the body? Just
That's
asking.
Right.
cast Cure Moderate Wounds again.
That's 11 hit points for a Kestu. A prone, but you are healed again.
Yay!
Yeah, this time you are prone, yeah, because you got to.
Yep, you're prone, but you're back up to 10. Anything else, Tatia, from the cat? While the troll's still blind?
Yes, Nicodemus, if he moves in here, will he be able to get a bite in?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, he will. Well, I
And
mean,
then-
that seems. I mean, he
Of
can
course,
have a
of course.
bite,
Of course, you'll still like roll 4 claws and 2 bites, but you know.
right? Because that's how that works.
That's
We
awfully
love-
Gets very click happy.
we love you, Whitney.
Oh, one bite and it's a miss.
Oh,
See, that's
Okay.
what you did. You cursed her.
now,
Well,
thing
that
is-
with the negatives to the
well,
creature.
losing the dex bonus to AC is jack for her, right? She has no dex, right?
I mean, she has some decks. She's not totally armored. She's actually armored only in a breastplate. Let me see. Let me
Quarter
check that's
armor and-
actually not.
So
a-
Nicodemus would have rolled a 14. That with all the negatives on her, would that be enough to hit her?
I'm a looking. No, not quite.
Okay.
Close though. All right, touch is done. Kiernan, it's you, and the troll is no longer blind.
Oh,
But
dear.
she just became blind. So
Oh,
I still get sneak though because I'm flanking, so that's good.
You're flanking with the cat.
Well, and Buligup or Kestu's back up, but he's not. He's still
Oh, he's-
threatening though.
Oh, he's prone. He doesn't threaten when he's prone.
Oh, okay. I will still get my 2 attacks though, so
Mhm.
let's do this.
Mhm.
24 and 15 probably misses, right?
15 definitely misses, but the 24 does hit.
All right. So
Oh, how
that
much
is
damage?
19 damage.
All right, that's good. She collapses into the bottom of the chariot.
Oh shit, really? Well, fire!
Hopefully that demoralizes this ogre that's about to stomp on me.
Hey,
Right?
get your
Hopefully.
bitch ass over here. Okay.
Are you done?
I am for gladiatorial flair using my move action,
Oh.
pulling up a alchemist firebomb. So like they see a little Molotov cocktail.
That's nice. Okay, so you're waiting. That's nice.
Well, I can't do anything with it, so
No.
it's essentially theatrics, right?
I know. Just give her time to heal and beat the shit out of you. Alexander, it's you.
Let's see. I need to deal with this ogre because I can't cast into combat to burn the troll.
5 foot step
Good.
back.
You could just fireball the troll. They'd thank you for it.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing I could do.
Oh my god! Like
Just 5 foot step back and fireball the troll.
Totally. I got evasion. I mean,
the
don't do
heals,
that.
right?
But the people I care about don't.
That's totally fair.
That's pretty funny.
The power of Asmodeus compels me.
Oh,
That's pretty funny.
right. Because I'm going to back up.
Hmm.
And I'm just going to magic missile this ogre.
Okay, magic missile it.
Drill it down a little.
Clack, clack, poomwa.
11 points.
11 force. It can't dodge it. It's very sad.
It's very sad.
It's anticlimactic.
It's not like when I lightning bolted his friend, but he's.
He
He's just like,
He is infused with melancholy.
He just sits down and writes a sad poem.
that's right. He's
He
just
paints his
upset.
fingernails black and starts to listen to slow metal tunes.
That's right.
My Chemical Romance.
Is that metal though? That's
Kurt
not metal.
Cobain was so misunderstood.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Kez too, it's you.
So I stand back up. Can I do anything else?
Yes, you can attack something if you want.
Can I coup de grace her?
Needs fire. She's down. She needs fire. I took her
She's
down.
technically already dead. I mean, she's below 0, so a coup de grace will just add to damage.
Would that reduce her healing capabilities or take
Not
longer?
The slightest. Yeah, it'll take longer for her to heal.
Yeah, if you do ass loads of damage, it might take a couple rounds before she stands up.
All right,
It's fa-
I'm gonna do a coup de grace her.
If you don't have any fire or anything, that's the way you can do it.
Yeah.
Help.
I actually just want to hit her because coup de grace, I think, is
It's a full round action. You do an automatic crit.
Right, but he did a stand up.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
He
So
can't. It's a full round
you
action.
can't do a full round. Yeah. So you
Okay,
have to just,
all right. I will hit her.
If you can't hit a prone troll, then I'm gonna laugh my ass
Oh
off.
my god. We will all laugh. Everybody ready?
You hit!
Alice comes from the sky.
25 damage.
Ridiculous. Comes from the sky.
I'm having flashbacks.
That's fucking mean. That's horrible mean, but it's fine. All right, awesome. 25 damage. That's
Nice roll.
That's pretty nice. A lot of damage on her right now.
I'd like to cut your jib, mate.
Okay. Hell, just so Ikesta is literally mincing her in the bottom of the chariot at this point.
So
You
around
see
he
that?
heals
You
something.
see,
Spinning around in the bottom of the cart with his blade like a little chopper.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
my axe is
except-
huge.
Yeah,
It's
it's
enormous.
it is ridiculously large. So you see the wounds on Hellskag starting to heal. The advanced ogre, is he still too far away from you? Oh no, I think he can get to you again.
Remember, isn't he exhausted or?
He is, but he can still move.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can move.
And
He just can't
attack.
charge, which is helping.
He's just
And
fatigued.
still a
Alexander,
minus is
I gotta say,
Ooh,
Alexander, I'm impressed. You're
16 to hit you.
Nope.
Oh, damn you and spells.
I'm a lot more impressed with Alexander. I was worried you were paced if you didn't come with us.
Sorry.
Alright, it's Buligup. Buligup hops off the cart, and Patagia flies a little bit and lands behind the ogre that's attacking Alexander and goes for a swing. Take this, ogre! Leave my friend alone! 28 to hit for 15 damage.
Nice.
Ogre is sliced quite deftly, but not fatally.
Ah.
Attack me!
It's you.
All right. So Tatia.
Help
Alexander!
Alexander! We've got this.
All
right. Tatia shouts out, "Who wants a flaming weapon?"
No one. Everybody's
no
dead.
one. No one. Flaming.
Basically, everyone's dead. That would be a waste of a spell at this point.
Who wants a flaming weapon? You?
No one. We're good. We got this.
Bill, 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, that would have been helpful at the start of this fight. Thanks. It would have been super.
It might have saved 20 points of damage on the. It might have done 20 points of damage to the troll, but we don't need it now.
There's a general quietness from the audience, and various people are starting to boo.
Why?
Are we supposed to show mercy or something?
They're mad we're killing her?
Just generally sad. Some people, you notice some people are kind of heading away.
They all lost their bets.
Man, I have an RP thing I want to do once we kill this SOB.
I hate how you announce you're going to role play. It should just be assumed because what we're doing is role playing.
Is that a haiku, like gladiatorial?
If you found it on Google, I don't want it.
You're not Maximus.
Oh, I'm definitely finding it. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me go find one.
You showed your ace heart card there.
Oh my god. Okay, so is there the ogre? I could still hit her and keep her from doing it.
The troll is effectively.
It's your fault.
No, I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault.
Just even it out.
Oh, the troll is basically jam in the bottom of the chariot at this point.
It's trying to reform.
I mean, it's reforming jam, but it's pretty much under control.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I dare you to swallow some cards too.
Well, make her stronger? Will I be able to hit things?
I know what this is going to be. If you move to there, that ogre's going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
You can always throw your star knife from a distance.
Or moonbeam again.
Or just moonbeam again, which is what I'm planning to do to try to blind him.
Oh, in that case, move one back because he could attack you.
One more here.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, whichever way you want to go. Yeah.
All right. So Tatia has moved, and
I'm in love with Moonbeam. Moonbeam is the shizzle.
That's pretty great. It is pretty great.
I love
Tatia shouts out very loudly, "Care Bear, stare!"
Friendship is magic.
Unfortunately, the shouting puts her off, and she just shoots it into the audience. Somebody goes blind.
Now
that little kid that's selling the bobbleheads just got.
That's right. Some small child, eyes open to the wonder of the world, just got struck blind.
Little Tim is blind with a little white stick with a red tip. Tap tap tap.
It's all right. It's all right. The amount of money he can get from begging's just tripled.
He just increased his scrap worth of begging.
Kid.
Of course, your
tiger doing.
You have to ask who was the sexy Care Bear.
That is so funny.
Nicodemus is so embarrassed for mommy that he's just gonna go slither away behind the cart, away from everyone.
Okay, he just leaves.
He's just gonna leave.
Fuck that. Kiernan, it's you.
All right. I'm basically going to throw. Basically, I'm going to have the alchemist's fire land at my feet as I acrobatics out of the cart. So I'm basically doing a ranged attack.
You're not just gonna drop it on Hellskag because a drop would definitely hit.
But then it does 1 point of splash damage to Kezdu and me.
Out of
Who is immune to fire?
I have fire resistance.
It's resistant to fire.
Yeah.
So I will, but I guess I'll take a point of damage though. But
still looks cool.
Just don't look back.
Yeah, I guess I'll jump back and throw it like right. I mean, basically it's an auto hit, right? Like I don't want to take an automatic point.
If you're throwing it, it's a roll. It's always a roll. And there's always a chance you'll get a 1. And Akestu will get it in the face or something.
All right, I'll just throw it right at her. Like just basically hold it up and just smash it right into her face.
There you go. That's what we need. Just literally use your hand. Fucking just drop it on her head.
Right. It's not a save to take. Oh, wait a minute.
No, she's totally prone. I will let you drop the Alchemist's Fire on her face. You and Akestu can take 1 point of damage.
Lord of Rust.
I take it, but he doesn't. He's got resistance to fire. So.
Right. Actually, technically, only one of you does because she's 10-foot square creature.
Oh, so I'll let him take the damage.
I
mean, I know he's got that resistance. I'm not being an ass about it, right? Like that.
You just gotta toss it slightly so it goes further away from you and more towards the
I'm gonna stick it between her cleavage and then take my hands and go boom like that and just have it go like a Care Bear flash of fire.
Right, she explodes with a lot of fire and is destroyed.
And I'm going to do
completely quiet, and they
now
start to stream away out of the exits.
Meat.
And I'm doing the acrobatics flip out of the cart as like a badass mover for the gladiatorial thing.
They haven't left yet. This is seconds. They're like in shock at what's going on.
Where'd my guy go?
Shouts, "Are you not entertained?"
I deleted you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, where'd I go, man? Because I still have movement to go.
That was supposed to be Scrag. Hold on, let me put you back. Boop.
Boop.
There you are.
10, 15, 20. Oop, wait. So 5, 10,
Boop.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Your bars have gone again. I'm sorry.
No, they were gone before. I'm not fussed by it. Don't worry about it. I haven't taken any damage yet, so.
I got you.
Tainted love.
Oh my god. So different musician, but I guess same era or whatever. So that Rob Zombie video of
he did that cover?
That you sent me, Hal. I can't stop listening to that song now.
I thought it was. I was referencing the Coneheads movie with Dan Aykroyd, where he was singing "Tainted Love" when he was fighting the monster in the arena with the sand.
Oh, when he was like plays golf. When
he uses golf to hit the rock and down the throat of the creature.
Goodness gracious. Yeah.
So what song were you talking about? Like what?
There's a video and it's that what the hell is the thing?
So she's laughing about stuff she can't talk about.
A bird through the witches and I.
Oh, that's the
my tainted love.
Dragula.
Yeah, Dragula. That's the name of the song. It's like
Dragula is the name of the Dragula is the name of the big coffin car in the Munsters.
Yeah,
that old hot rod in the Munsters show.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. So that there's a video of people in the 80s doing workouts, and it's to Rob Zombie.
Yeah, it's to that song. But it's I think it's like the 1981 American National Aerobics Championships. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. We have to post it on
doing high kicks.
It's posted on the Discord.
You gotta watch it. It's
posted it to the Discord so everybody can watch it.
So what they need Richard Simmons going out there.
It's hilarious. It is hilarious.
That sounds pretty epic.
Very good. Okay, so back to combat. Alexander. No, it would have been. Okay,
it's Alexander's. Yeah, it's Alexander's turn.
It's done. Yeah.
Oh, how How beat up is this ogre?
Looks pretty sad. Like we said, he's looking for a friend.
Oh,
We
that's
could be his friend. We could have our own.
That reminds me of this movie Yellowbeard. We was having a cuddle. Well, when I was raping you mean?
Backing up and doing another magic missile.
Okay, do it.
Oh wow, magic missile. You're actually
But we don't want to have a
Another 11 force.
You should double move out of dodge and let us take care of them so you save your spell slots. I thought you were the one that was being conservative.
Is that another 11 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's suspect. He's rolled this 3 times in a row, and each time has been 11. I call shenanigans on this dice roll.
Dead.
I cast it twice.
Boom! I have about Buligup landed.
Oh, but last time you did it, I remember you did 11 as well.
Yes.
I did.
But that's not 3 times in a row.
No, like last session. I'm just saying, like, there's something weird. Remember when I had some kind of thing going on where I was always rolling like 5?
There's all kinds of conspiracy theories about the dice on this thing. Okay, the ogre hits the ground. There's part of the audience are like cheering, and part of them are just like totally shocked. Some of them are literally streaming away. Some of the lords are leaving. There's just an air of surprise in the whole place. Cheering seems to be coming from the Steelhawk and Red Tooth Raiders and general populace camp, but they're the minority here still. Fights breaking out in the stands.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Really? Oh, geez.
Yeah, there's fights breaking out in the stands. Serious ones.
hell yeah!
People are running out into the street from there.
Is anyone pounding on the poor little blind boy that has the bobblehead?
No, he got trampled.
Sorry
He
about
got
that.
trampled to death already.
Oh, Tatia killed him. He gets XP for him.
All right, so
She's now a higher level than we are.
Are you doing anything immediately? Because now is a good place to stop, just as that troll does.
Taro! No!
Probably want to like scoop up the troll's auto grapnel and stuff, but you know.
Yeah, you want to get the gear? All right.
I get this thing out of my leg.
Yeah, oh yeah, now you can pull it out of your leg. Somebody needs to make...
I want this grappling gun, hits a button, retracts it.
Mend the gun and get it out of his leg.
Fucking idiot, take it out of my leg first.
Somebody needs to make a heal check to extract the grapple hook.
All right, hold on a second. Heal.
She does a heal check in quotes.
Will do. So you ease it back through Ikestu's leg. It hurts a lot. So you have a +1.
Wait, Tatia says in spite, don't worry, it was just the tip.
Don't worry.
And I roar like in pain.
Because you are. It's a +1 medium auto grapnel. So +1 auto grapnel. It's only medium because it's wielded. Okay? It's an enchanted auto grapnel. That's a bit weird. She also, she's wearing spiked leather armor.
Oh, shoot. I should be writing this down. Crap. Hold on. Sorry.
Thing typing, or are you typing?
Thing, am I in it? Are you doing it or me?
I'm just doing it in my notepad. You can do the loot sheet.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Give me 2 seconds.
Enchanted something and spikes.
+1 medium auto grapnel.
The medium doesn't matter. It's a +1 auto grapnel.
Sure.
Assume everything's medium. It's only medium here because she can then wield it with one hand.
Sure. What was
is it anything any of us could use?
She has spiked leather armor. That's large.
Uh-huh.
And she has a gray access card.
Oh,
sweet.
Nice. I will be popping that in my pockets.
Okay.
All right.
The ogres have clubs and a bit of armor, mostly a breastplate each.
I assume those are large as well.
Everything's large. I mean, this stuff, I don't know whether you'll sell it well, but you might. I mean, large club.
Well, if it's magical, we could harvest it for parts.
None of it's magical.
Oh, none of it is? Okay.
I should take
the only magical thing is the auto grapnel.
And the leather armor. You said it was
spiked.
Oh, okay, spiked armor. Gotcha.
It's large, so
spiked. It's large, yeah.
Oh, it's studded. You said studded leather.
spiked leather armor, not studded.
Okay, cool.
Leather armor that has spikes.
Sure. Which is
grappling.
very punk.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, it's totally,
so.
it's totally, 1981 England, totally.
I feel I should be harvesting the ogre's eyes or testicles or something for spell components. And
Pretty good. The ogre, you mean the troll?
well, no, I assume the lady troll doesn't have testicles.
I mean, she keeps regrowing things. Who knows? Maybe there's been an accident.
Maybe one time she grows a set back on
The
accident.
fuck is that?
I think I'm gonna take her tusks.
Really? You're sawing her tusks off. Okay, that's nice. They're huge. They're like really big. They're very large.
Exactly. That is
That's
why
what we
I
want.
want them.
Unless
Are
some of the
you
fighters
gonna
coming
put them on a
towards us.
stupid hat?
Maybe.
Don't judge him. In
I think what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
coming out of the front.
I'm gonna do the whole ear loop thing. Have them go through there. They'd be the
Oh, that's
expander.
good. Yeah, it'll take you about 13 years to force them through your ears. I know what you should do. You should have it coming out of your head, like on a helmet, and just drooping down. Sadly.
No, they make a great cod piece.
Oh yeah, drooping down. Sadly.
That's right. Unless you're happy and you just turn them around for.
That's right. Okay, so do you want experience for that?
Yes.
All right. One Hellskarg was worth 3,200 experience.
Each.
Excellent.
No.
No, total.
I gotta give Wit credit. I do that all the time too.
Everybody.
Keep doing it.
It's like the
Eventually, we'll get
ongoing
them drunk
joke.
enough.
Like I say, it starts with boobies and ends with each. That's like it's every game. Every game.
Well, the thing is the problem is that I and all of us did not do someone drinks Hal enough to have that work. That's the problem.
We haven't drank much at all tonight. It's bad. Okay.
So
two advanced ogres at 1,200 each.
1,200 each.
Nice.
2,400 total for the ogres.
So 5,600.
What does that give you?
5,600.
5 ways, 1,120.
Getting there. Just another 20 million experience.
Oh, but is there a quest completion for joining the Lords of Rust gang and doing the gang sign and causing?
Do you think we actually joined?
Plus, what does Tatia get for the little bobble-headed blind boy? I'm just asking.
Right.
Right.
He's worth at least a whole level to be drained, right?
I know, right?
He's actually a 4th level anti-paladin, but we didn't know that. It was crazy.
Right. Just happened to. I mean, that's the thing, right? If you don't know and he didn't get a chance, if he's collateral damage, do you get the experience?
Absolutely, because the gods shine upon us.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Strangely, it doesn't appear you do get anything, which is weird.
But we get scrap worth.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
do, and that's the interesting part.
Maximum scrap worth.
You do have maximum scrap worth right now. You're very.
What happens when we get maximum scrap worth?
You turn blue.
We turn blue?
I'm joking. No, nothing happens.
We get an extra.
That's awesome because that's like the star. That's like the Pathfinder equivalent of the Green Orion girls in Star Trek, where everyone wants to sleep with us.
No, you turn blue and all your hair falls out, and you have the urge to hit drums.
But we get a 5% discount at the Rat and Stick Bar on Thursday.
There you go.
The Rat and Stick Bar.
No, but seriously, there's no completion for.
There isn't. There is.
We need.
Okay, so no,
We need 3970 more experience.
There are some big benefits of getting to this level of scrap worth, but they're all really tangential and strange. So you don't actually know what they are, but it's all good.
Fair.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to stop you there, and we'll immediately jump into where you are, which is standing in the middle of an arena, which is currently erupting around you in general melee, and people are streaming away, they're screaming and fighting, all of that stuff. So that's good. Thank you so much for watching.
This is where Kiernan pulls out those sunglasses puts them on, and we start to walk out like badasses with the explosions behind us, right?
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
I mean, is that why you are here, though, or are you here to continue?
To continue.
Continue on our own terms when we heal up. I don't know. Oh, yeah, so we'll cut it here.
Okay, thank you for watching. Visit us at the website at rpgmp3.com. Visit us on the Twitter and the Discord and the Facebook. And
it's so worth
else.
it, people.
Come and talk to us on Discord. We like you all. We really do.
Hundreds of podcasts with different game systems.
Actually, thousands, Bill. We have thousands. Literal thousands. If you started now,
I wasn't talking episodes.
Oh, you're actually talking actual like series of things. Yeah, we have a bunch. That's quite a lot. Come watch them all. It'll make you really old by the time you finish, and we'll still make more, so you'll never quite catch up. Maybe. Maybe.
It's a challenge. Can you start?
Well, since Apple changed, we can only have 300 episodes in the feed. So to actually download them, you've got to basically manually do it, or go into each individual feed for each individual group.
Each individual feed works because everyone's starting to do that now. It's totally
grab it all, and then you can grab it. We're starting to build it. It's good. We're all fine. Anyway, also visit us on Patreon if you like this noise, and we'll see.
This noise? What? I'm it now.
Blah 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 for 3 hours. You know, if you like, well, almost 4 hours. Sorry, my apologies. Almost 4 hours of this noise.
No, noise was earlier when Whit was like, "Evan, you know that was noise." But you know, it changed from that.
All right, visit us on the Patreon if you'd like to hear Whitney shout at Evan some more. There's a special level where you can totally make her do it some more. You can even feed her some lines. Pay me money and Whit'll do that for you.
And I promise to donate to the first 3 people. I will donate $10 to the first 3 people that post into the RPG sites forum or on Discord a picture of their phone background of Tim looking down at his crotch, like he's. So that's my personal guarantee to our listeners of the quality that I think this program has.
I like that. That's right. If you change your phone back, or lock screen, we'll take lock screen of Tim staring at his crotch.
Yes, or even the first 5. So $50 out of my pocket of Tim looking at his penile.
We could just like post pictures of Tim looking at his dick on the website.
I've got to go make 5 fake accounts for a second here.
It wouldn't take much for Facebook, would it? A little bit of Photoshop. We could just have a Tim staring down, no pants. You know,
and an extra $10 for those who can post pictures of Tim looking at someone else's penis.
You're gonna go broke.
Anyway, on that classy note, thank you all for listening, and good night.
Good night.
Bye.